Hello there, Aries. Welcome. And if you are new here, you are welcome as well. This is your forecast for the week of 8th to the 15th of December. So let's see who or what is coming towards you. King of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, the Death card. So there could be something that you are dropping off here in terms of heavy or something heavy. Knight of Pentacles, the Devil, Nine of Wands, Four of Swords, and one more card, Eight of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles. Aries, it feels like there is something of an obstacle that is showing up in your reading in the cards. It feels to be an impasse, a blockage. Now, this blockage could be like in the physical. Let's say you are traveling somewhere or you want to accomplish something. It could be that there's an obstacle that shows up and you're working around that this week. We just had the full moon in Gemini, so it does explain a lot because obstacles can come around. A strong energy of Saturn, so this could be to do with karma. It could be to do with your relationships. It could also be to do with like education and ambition. So but there feels to be an obstacle that is coming in here. Energetically, that can look like where we are needing to come out of our head area and go into our bodies. Yeah, so I feel like this could be what you're doing over here with the Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords. However this comes in, again, whether in the physical, you're going somewhere, somehow you're having to work around this energetically, where you may need to come into your body or you may need to be highly intentional about the spaces that provide you that, because that is, and this could be what you have been doing before, but something about this blockage feels to be you can never get too many reminders because of the experiences that you have had. So it could be that there's someone in your energy or maybe a group of people in your energy that are, it's like they are, it's a form of intentionally, okay, there's a form of intentionality in this. Once again, it's like something has been set on putting you in a trap or put you in this place where you're continuously having to navigate obstacles. So that means something you could be doing right now, or something about you could be great, okay? Or something about you could be important. It's like something that you have felt deep down within you that there is something important about you, or there must be something about me, right? No, this is not to inflate your head area or to make you to feel like big. No, it's actually coming that there's something here that you must be doing or something that you're on that could be creating this obstacle. Remember, obstacles can come from within us. Ultimately, it's like you have to continuously come back within. So how you're doing this feels to be a form of I'm getting a cube energy. Hmm. Some of you could have an overlap with Pisces, maybe, or maybe you have this in your chart, or something about Mercury could be significant. The influence of Mercury right now for you. But there feels to be a contemplation. If someone is supposed to come towards you, maybe it's a love connection, then it could be that they also are in this, what I would call a cobweb. Okay, there's a cobweb energy that is showing up. One thing that I see you doing with the Two of Pentacles being your overall energy is going on the path that feels the least resistant. Okay, so this may be, there's something that you may want to accomplish and you're being shown that there's another way to go about accomplishing this thing. So this may be something that may push you to want to give up, or again, that could be the whole aim, is for you to give up. And that's why you also are having to challenge yourself in terms of this. So there's a new level of challenge that you're giving to yourself, because ultimately this is how you overcome this obstacle. So it feels to me that again there feels to be an obstacle. Two of Pentacles, you see how that person, I always describe this person is looking towards this pentacle that is at the bottom, not at the top. So there feels to be a looking at the path of least resistance that you're doing continuously this week. For some reason, I'm also getting that you could have the shadows that are working for you, right? In the sense that if you're being told to, if you're supposed to go somewhere and you're feeling all happy and jolly about it, and you're being told to go another way, or something just comes up and you're like, oh, oh, shoot, like this was supposed to happen at that time. This may be a time where you're working around, yeah, you're feeling disappointed about this. You're feeling disappointed about the fact that it didn't work the way that you wanted, but then you don't know what you were protected from. You never know. Sometimes it's not even our place to know, right? So it feels like there's something here that you have been protected from again and again. And perhaps you, right now, you may still be navigating the unknown. And you're guided to I'll just say the word, you're guided to trust that it's happening in your favor, or it's happening for you. So it's like as you're looking at that time and you're disappointed, all of a sudden you're thinking, okay, what is another way to get there? Or okay, spirit guides, ancestors, God, show me what you want me to do here, right? So as soon as you're doing that, you're also releasing the outcome. You're also releasing the need to understand or the need to push for that to go. But again, if you find yourself being highly persistent or pushing, still trust that. All right, still trust that, because sometimes maybe we just need a little push. But this is where your own instincts come in. So I see with the Two of Pentacles and the Strength, you are having a major upgrade. It feels like there is a balancing of decisions that you're doing. There could be some negotiations that are coming to you. There could be some transactions as well that are coming in with the Two of Pentacles. Some of you could be recycling energy, or there's a transmutation that you're having to do over here. You see that infinity sign. So I feel like there is something of a contemplation, a bit of a back and forth that you are navigating. There could be an influence of Saturn. Maybe, well, when I see Aries, I also see a strong influence of Saturn somehow. You could also be dealing with work, with the Strength card, the Devil, and the Knight of Pentacles, or something to do with creativity and expression. But what is coming to light for you, I feel like what is being revealed to you is not really so much out in the light, but that you know that this is not, there are some obstacles that can come from hidden limitations, like our subconscious. That is a part of it. And then there are some obstacles that can come where those subconscious limitations are inserted. That's where maybe conditioning can come in, right? Programming that wasn't yours in the first place. So I feel like what you're working around here is some form of programming. You are recognizing some kind of pattern, and whatever this is requiring you to be really kind to yourself, to be gentle with yourself. This is not like something that happens in just one day. It's something that you're getting to unravel. Yeah, it's like you're unraveling this. Because the plan in the first place is not for you to see or for you to discover who you are. Yeah, this is what it feels like. So let's see what we have from the life and career deck for Aries. There feels to be something that you're needing to drop down this week. And you're guided, you will just know. It feels very simple, but it's like it's a simple shift that moves something forward for you. It could be something that you want as an outcome and is moving it forward. Gifts. You're uncovering new talents that will land you new work and a better position. You could get more money with the deal as well. So there's a major unblocking that you're having. Moving up. You're increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You climb the ladder of success. Yeah, the Strength card gives me success. Before the Strength card is the Chariot. So the Chariot is Cancer energy. Is to do with a warrior, like a it's a lot of Mars. So it's like there's something about you that could be moving yourself up, or it's like you are transmuting right now. But whatever this is feels to be like you're moving in a new way, or you're having to do that. This feels to be an energy of it could be something that has kept you stuck or something that made you to feel stuck, right? And then all of a sudden you're getting to see something differently. You see the Eight of Swords is here around the head area. The Nine of Wands is also around the head area. Oh, whatever this is may have left you really wounded. My goodness. At the bottom of the deck, we have wish come true. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way that you expected. No worries, it is just what you need. There's something about this energy that feels like what you have done or the way that you have navigated this, you're looking like you are some kind of a superhuman, or these situations may see you as that because they're wondering, after all that we have done to stop you, how are you still showing up? Not only have you shown up, your DNA has kind of a transmuted. You know how viruses transmute? Yeah, this is what it feels like. So I feel like this has even attacked your well-being. The Knight of Pentacles, or even the Knights in general, they show our well-being, they show our health, mental, emotional, physical. The Knight of Pentacles is especially physical. So whatever this is has, maybe you have some scars to show for them. Or something about an awakening. It's like something has just wanted to. Oh, what kind of energy this is? This may be people that you know as well. But whatever this is has followed you to other spaces. But right now you're showing up in a position of strength and power. You are reclaiming your power as well. And not only that, you have the shadows working for you. So it feels like whatever shadows were sent to you, you have used them or you have wielded them. And these two cards are confirming that together with the wish come true. Okay. I feel like I'm speaking to a masculine energy or maybe a feminine. It could be feminine, masculine, but I'm getting a really masculine energy. But of course, in the physical, you can apply this as like as your masculine component, or you are masculine. But it feels to be a wounded warrior energy with the Nine of Wands being here. The good news is you're coming to new thresholds, and you're also coming to understand something about how much you have been protected. So I will tell you this. There's something about your emotions or your body. To be very precise, you're connecting more with your body over here. There's a new level of connection that you're doing with your body because the blockages have also come at your chakra level. So I feel like this could also, I feel like this could be family for many of you. But then how that could have been showing up in your work could be that it has impacted your creativity, or the whole aim was to impact your creativity. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. And then Winter, take care of your needs. Yeah, I feel like you're dropping off something. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. So watch for any energy of procrastination. You may be moving in a daredevil energy, setting up your foundations and maintaining them. Yeah, winter talks about taking care of your needs. We just happen to be in the winter period in many places in the world. With the winter card, the devil, and the Knight of Pentacles, I'm picking up an energy of protection for you. Feels to be a shadowy kind of energy. Winter, do everything you need to be at your best, then move beyond your fears and limitations. You have an opportunity to move beyond your fears, although you may feel in the dark. Get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem a challenging process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep. Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. Alright there, Aries. I wish you a blessed week. I'll come back with more videos as well. And do take care. Bye-bye. Hello there, Taurus. Welcome. And if you are new here, you are welcome as well. This is your forecast for the week of 8th to the 15th of December. So let's see who or what is coming towards you and any other messages. 9 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So there's an energy of resiliency, and perseverance, as well as groundedness, or even some form of practicality that you are moving with or is showing up for you. So the way that this is showing up for you, it means that this is something that you have had to cultivate and to embody over time. So that is where it's showing up for you this week. Judgment. The Judgment card is a major awakening, time to shine, giving yourself the permission to shine as well. So some of you could be givers, or like this giving could be in the form of energy, it could be in the form of time, it could even be in the form of finances. But however you're showing up here, it could be that there is something that perhaps you're making some judgment calls, or you're having to make some decisions that are coming up as maneuvers. Taurus, this feels to be very direct. It feels to me that there could be something where you are, you know, this meme that says, is it, I put me first, or I choose me, something like that is from I think that was by Taraji P Henson. It could be a movie, but there is a clip of that where it keeps saying like, I put me first, something like that. And the way that she was saying this felt to me that she was actually fighting herself, or she was trying to convince another person that she puts herself first. Remember, I'm talking about a feminine here, but you can apply this as a masculine. All of these are energies. So it feels to me that there's something that you may be fighting here, or you may be convincing yourself that it's okay to put yourself first. Someone could be coming back around, or there could be something to do with your relationship. Something is coming back around. It doesn't have to be like a direct relationship. It could just be something of a test about. This could be testing you to see. But remember, however you're navigating this, this is not coming to say, oh, you know, you have to do it this way. And if you do not do it this, if you do not do it this way, it doesn't mean that you're not doing it in the right way. All right, this is not coming that way. It's just like something feels to me about a validation or some kind of closure that you are needing here, or that you are receiving. And I keep hearing, I put me first. And it feels to me that you are convincing yourself, or you're trying to, it's like you're trying to tell yourself it's okay, or you're looking for someone. The person that you're telling this to it's like you're looking for that person to give you an okay, to give you like a green light to do this. This could be holding back. This could also require some form of regulation on your part. This could also be the other way around, where you're allocating a task, or you're actually challenging yourself to do this. But whatever this is, feels to be, it's not as easy as it looks, or it's not as easy as it seems. The Empress and the Eight of Wands. Okay, look at that. You are releasing. You're definitely untethering yourself here, or there's something that you're untethering, and feels to be happening in divine timing. Feels like divine intervention is at play regarding this. Talk about play. You could also be embodying the energy of play. I mean, with this, it's like there's a new perception that you're moving with that allows you to release yourself, because it doesn't feel like it's such a big thing in the physical, but then it's like as soon as you do this, it releases you. Ooh. But there feels to be a liberation. There's an energy of freedom that is coming in. It could come with a new level of, perhaps you are relaxing here, or you are allowing yourself to kind of rest up, or to even relax, or to enjoy how far you have come. The way that I see this person, it's like they're fighting for themselves. They're fighting to come to a new level of identity, to come to a new level of independence. And It's like in the process of this, they forget, or this situation may borderline put them at a place where they feel like they have not done anything in the first place, when actually this has been their fight, right? This has been what this person has been fighting all this while. So something about this feels to be telling you not to forget that this is what is showing up for you in the first place. It's like this is not new. It's a tweaking energy. It feels to be, I'm getting a readiness. I'm getting you are ready. I'm getting you are, it's ready. Something is ready. So it means that you have arrived. Yes, I'm getting that you have arrived. So something about this feels to me that it may be something that is coming to you from the outside, or something from media, or something that maybe you have found yourself in that position before, and then it's finding you in a new position. But then something about this feels to be, it could be an echo of the past as well, but there feels to be something that is coming around, and you guys are like, something about a wake up, right? It's like a wake up. So there feels to be a wake up, you see? So there feels, yeah, it's like you're waking up and you're saying that you're here. You're here. You're not there. Not anymore. And then as soon as you do that, you allow yourself to rest up to how far you have come. So you may even find yourself needing to slow down, or it's like something that maybe you have left behind, or may have been released from your experience. I don't know, but it feels like it's a blessing. Yeah, it may just be a blessing for you. You're coming to see that something has been maybe a disappointment, or maybe it could even be a rejection, um, or even navigating the fears of rejection, right? But whatever this is was based on fear. And then you're saying that it has got nothing on you. Now, does it mean that you're not standing guard? It doesn't mean that. You know what you have experienced. It just feels to me that there are better doors that are opening. And you may be coming to light about these better doors or these new opportunities. And this may be serving as a witness for you, or serving as a physical manifestation for you, that indeed something that was released from your experience in the long run has been a blessing. So here with the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles together with the Judgment, I feel like you have some people that are coming to major awakenings as well. You know, this could be a karmic situation with the Judgment card. Perhaps this is where you're also protecting your energy. Remember what came at the beginning. Perhaps there's something where you're being told that be mindful of how much you involve yourself in this situation. It feels like you're someone who likes to show up for people, or maybe you love to show up for your loved ones, which is beautiful. It's just one where perhaps there's a new boundary that you're setting here about how much it is that you give. I need to put me first. Yeah, I need to find that clip. But that is what it's giving me. It's like someone is really working hard to put themselves first. 9 and 4 is 13, so there's a transformation that you're doing here. Some of you could even be transforming your homes, or there's something about your fire that is taking a new form. Sometimes when I see the 9 of Wands, I see something that has been, yeah, you've been standing, you're out there. And then with the 9 Wands and the 4 of Wands, you're getting back home, you're experiencing warmth, you are, yeah, that's where the rewilding, or some kind of a, I'm getting a rewilding for some of you. There's a rewilding of your fire that is happening. And is being showcased from that's why I'm getting this energetic work that you're doing. That's what I keep having to repeat for you, because that feels to be the most important one as far as this reading is concerned. Okay. And then the Empress is here. The Empress is you showing up in your power, even the Queen of Pentacles. So the Empress is Taurus, Libra energy, Venus. So you could have an energy of fertility, childbirth ideas as well that are coming in. I will see more about the Empress, but usually when I see the Empress, I see something of like a holding together, and not only holding together, but also having expansion. So it's a beautiful energy overall. There could be a mother figure in the picture as well. The Eight of Wands feels to be a liberation. This is air travel, communication, liberation, freedom, some kind of freedom that you're coming to. So if something was at a hold up, there feels to be a transformation and there's a liberation going on here. If you are expecting communication, it feels like you have communication. Eight of Wands is a beautiful energy overall. So, and all the cards showing up here for you, it feels like your resilience is something about your resilience is a part of this resilience is coming to an end, and you're dropping that at the door, and it's transforming. There's a rewielding of your fire, and there's a liberation. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords could find you navigating. I feel like this is something that your soul has been fighting for. Okay? Feels like your soul has been fighting. Yeah. You're a generational cycle breaker. Nine of Swords is Gemini energy. Nine of Wands, that is Sagittarius. And you see there was the full moon in Gemini. We're coming to the new moon in Sagittarius. So there's something new about your truth that is coming in here, and you moving with as your new self, as your new truth. Yeah, it feels like there are situations that could be noticing or coming to more awakenings about these changes that have occurred within you. Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is navigating blockage. So this just happens to be Gemini energy. This is also Sagittarius energy. So it feels like there's something that is balancing out for you or aligning for you in the area of your partnerships and your relationships, or even your own alignment from within. Yeah, you're overcoming here. This is your overcoming. And how you're doing that could be continuously working with your body. Okay? Continuously working with your body, giving yourself that space. It's a really practical energy that you're moving with here. Something that you have done before that is coming to play out for you, or that is reminding you that you have me in your toolbox. Remember, you may have lost me or you may have forgotten about me. I'm here. You can still use me. I'm still here, right? So it's like there's something about your toolbox that is showing for you. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So the Knight of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, and or Scorpio energy. Feels like you have a major return of yourself, or a major return that is happening for you, and it's given like a doorway that is being opened and opportunities. Angels and ancestors, what do we have for Taurus? Elder, healing through the lineage. See that with the Nine of Wands and the Elder card? Very similar. So the Elder is like a crossroads energy, the guardian of the crossroad. So you could be acting as a guardian. There could be a spirit guide and ancestor that is showing up for you, a passed on loved one with the 13 energy. So 13 is like the number of death and rebirth. So that also explains a lot, because Taurus is the other side of Scorpio. So you could also be someone who channels spirit, for example, or yeah, you're showing up as highly intuitive here. And this intuition is showing in the area of your fire. Stargazer, set your sights higher. Area of your fire, set your sights higher. You're taking flights. You're taking off. Right there, Taurus. I will stop here for now, and I wish you a blessed week, and do take care. Bye-bye. Hello there, Gemini. Welcome. And if you are new here, you are welcome as well. This is your forecast for the week of 8th to the 15th of December. So let's see who or what is coming towards you and any other messages. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, the Empress, Nine of Pentacles, and the World. At the bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is your overall energy, Taurus, Virgo, and or Capricorn. You could have some news of money. You could also be purchasing something, like you are paying for something. You could also be having new ideas, inspirations that have come in, and then now you are grounding them into reality. So there could be some new level of grounding that you are moving with, or you are helping someone with at this time. But it feels like there's a lot of enthusiasm and excitement with the Page of Pentacles energy. The Three of Pentacles, in terms of who or what is coming towards you, this is a form of a collaboration, and that is a Capricorn. So there feels to be something of love that is showing up with the Three of Pentacles. This is Venus and Capricorn. So it means that whoever you're working with, whether in the physical or in spirit, feels like there's a lot of like enjoyment or some kind of fun that is coming alongside ambition and education. So some of you could be coming into new collaborations, or you're having something regarding a collaboration that is being shown to you. Now, the Eight of Wands is, yeah, so this can come in the form of opportunities and keys. Like it's like you're receiving a key over here. Look at that. It looks like a key. So it's like you're getting a key over here with the Three of Pentacles, and you could have a new mission that you are embarking upon. The Eight of Wands is communication, liberation, air travel. So it feels like there's an energy of liberation and freedom that you're having. You could also have some communication that is coming in for you. For some of you, this could even be like energetic communication where you're receiving some kind of inspiration and it's coming in very fast. So if this is like some kind of inspiration, this may be a time where you are, yeah, something could feel like back to back, like where you're having to, yeah, that is the Three of Pentacles. When I see the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, that is like a back to back energy. So that can feel like a back to school, or now I don't know what's part of the world that you're in, but I know that right now there are no holidays. So I'm not getting that it's back to school, but you can apply this as a back to school or even away from something like that. But it feels like there feels to be a back to back energy that is showing up for you. So something may feel like, yeah, if you're gaining inspiration or you're gaining ideas, then you may just have something handy like your phone, your tablet, your book, whatever, your pen. This may be a time where you have it handy wherever you are to write it down, because it feels like you're having a lot of information come in. But of course, some of you could also be traveling. Perhaps this is exactly what is bringing you this inspiration. So this may be a time where you are getting out. If you're feeling blocked, for example, the full moon just happened, a lot of energetic influences recently. So this may be a time where you're connecting with nature, you're going out for a breath of fresh air. All of that could be significant, like breaking something down in order to gain that inspiration. And it looks like you are gaining that right here. So I feel like there's something that you're getting back to regarding a building block. All right. So this may be something that you are doing for others as well, changing perspectives, bringing about new perspectives and new perceptions in order to gain that clarity. It feels like there's a lot of perhaps you have been looking for inspiration or you have been looking for clarity, and it's saying that is right here, is coming in if it hasn't done so already. The Empress is a Taurus Libra energy. Three of Pentacles is Venus. The Empress is Venus. So it feels like you have a strong influence of love or some kind of orchestra. I'm getting orchestra, so a form of a symphony. So it feels like there's something that you could be harmonizing. Now, some of you could even be into music, but like when I see Venus, it's like a form of an ocean energy looking into the waters. There's a reflection energy, right? So there feels to be, and when ocean is in the waters and looking into the waters, that reflection is not ocean itself. It looks like a shadow energy. So it feels like there's something that you are harmonizing here regarding shadow and light. And of course, Gemini, this is like a strong this is a heavy time for you in terms of like this harmonizing energies. So there could be something that comes as a discord, and you're having to also bring about some kind of accord. So you're embodying some kind of Venus energy right now. Of course, you could have some connection to maybe a mother figure. There could be an energy of fertility, childbirth that is coming in for you or that you're embodying. But this is a beautiful energy of abundance, and it feels really beautiful. Whenever I pick up the Empress card, it feels beautiful. So there could be something that you are honoring, and you are, I see you breaking some cycles here with the Empress energy. So there's something that you could be breaking down. And of course, when you're breaking cycles, it's not an easy thing. So this may be a time where it feels like you have come to a pinnacle of that. This is what it feels like, 3 and 3. And then the World card is also number 21, which is number 3. So we have 333. So you've come to the pinnacle of some kind of a, it could be a crossroad energy. It could be something that has could be that you have had to retreat from this, or you're finding yourself retreating. But as soon as you're doing this, it feels like it's time for you to move forward from this. So let's say you were used to retreating in order to gain clarity. You were used to like not only retreating but kind of constricting in order to save up, maybe in terms of finances, in terms of energy, in terms of like something that you need to give out or you need to create. Then I feel like what is coming in for you is saying that you have saved up just enough. That is how it's coming in. It's like you have saved up just enough, and then it's time for expansion. So this expansion may not be again on the outside where you're like you're taking that out. It may just be something that you need in order to operate as a whole person, or is in order to operate as who you are. Yeah, so this is what it feels like. The Nine of Pentacles is one of independence, abundance. This feels to be karmic rewards and resources that are coming in for you. So it feels like you have a major breakthrough that you're having. And the world is the end of a cycle and expansion once again. So it feels like you're coming to new horizons, new people, new places. It could even be online spaces, but you could be taking time to restorate, to relax, to even slow down with the world card. So let's see what we have from the life and career deck. Looking, it's okay to look for better work or looking for better something. So perhaps you are at the crossroad and you're moving forward from that. So maybe you're looking for something, or you are looking into something or researching. It's okay to look for better work. Be discreet in your search. You need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied. Many choices. Many choices says you have options even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. So there could be an energy of creativity that you are working with. The way that I'm getting this creativity, perhaps this is where the building blocks come in. And with Venus energy, yeah, this is where you're bringing about new perspectives. Okay, it feels like you're bringing about new perspectives with the world card, or you're coming to new perspectives that allow you to see something in a different light. And then from there is, I'm not getting so much of a movement in the physical, but again, there could be some movement. But it feels like whatever this is has to do with a decision. It has to do with clarity in decision making. So it could come in the area of your relationships. But however this happens, you're coming to light about the many choices that you have. So you could have many offers, or maybe directions that are being shown to you this week. Yes, the world card is also new directions. And you're going to have new questions, a lot of curiosity that is showing up. Now, with that curiosity, with the looking card, you could also have people that are looking like with curiosity. That could be the case. Angels and ancestors, what do we have for Gemini? Eagle, see from a higher perspective. And great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. So the great teacher gives a dove-like energy. So I feel like there's something peaceful that you are moving forward with. And this tells me that, you see, the eagle is a bird. You could have some connection to birds. Even the Nine of Pentacles looks like a bird. The Empress has a bird in there. The world card kind of looks like a bird. So there's an energy of like a floating, or look at the balance as well. So there feels to be an energy of either flying or floating. There feels to be something that you are, I'm getting watch me float. Yeah, I'm getting watch me soar above something. That is what I feel like. It could be that you're giving someone something to talk about as well. That could be the case. But it feels like there's an energy of like, watch me soar, or watch me fly. And how that can happen is like there could be an obstacle or something that is like set on putting an obstacle in your way, right? And that is where you're coming to
you continuously bring up new ways to go about your own creativity, to go about your own manifestation. Feels like there could be an obstacle, and then you're being shown different ways. You see, yeah, there are different birds. There's also the energy of floating. So there's an energy of floating that you're in right now. The way that I'm getting this is, I'm not sure if this is a saying, but it's saying that your enemies, like if anyone, let's not call them enemies, but whoever is looking to watch for your downfall, right? They will be the same ones that will be, they will be the ones that will be put in the same position to watch for your rise, or to watch you rising. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. It's like the same ones that could be watching for your downfall are the same ones that are being, it's like they're being placed in the same position where they have to watch you rise. Wow. At the bottom of the deck, Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. So there's something that you are releasing over here. Okay, it may come with working around some resistance, and as soon as you do that, it may come with like a new level of embodiment on your side, maybe embodiment practice that you're doing. But as soon as you do that, or you're doing that, like maybe you're keeping up some kind of routine, then know that no matter how little, 5-10 minutes, it's helping significantly with this energy. Okay, like what I'm getting is the dove like energy. So it feels like there's something that you are, yeah, you're mastering. 10 of Pentacles, yeah, you're actually coming to a beautiful energy. It feels like a wholesome energy that you're moving with right now. All right there, Gemini, I wish you a blessed week. I'll come back with more videos as well, and do take care. Bye bye. Hello there, Cancer. Welcome. And if you are new here, you are welcome as well. This is your forecast for the week of 8th to the 15th of December. So let's see who or what is coming towards you and any other messages. 6 of Swords, the World. 7 of Pentacles, the Sun, and the 8 of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups is your overall energy. This is an energy of relationships and partnerships. So some of you could have some new relationships coming in for you, new alignments as well. The 2 of Cups just happens to be Cancerian energy. So I feel like there is you being in your power. The 2 of Cups in the physical can also be seen as a couple. So some of you could work with relationships, or you are relationship experts, for example, or you are meeting someone like that. There feels to be a new healing that is happening for you in the area of partnerships. The 6 of Swords, who or what is coming towards you, feels to be a resolution. Some of you could be looking to move to calmer waters, and it feels like it's happening. So you have some resolutions coming in for you. You could be also releasing something or letting something go. And as soon as you're doing that, there is something else that is moving you forward. So it feels like you're having new doors or new opportunities that you are coming to over here. It could be something that has been conflicting, or something of a decision that you're making where you are looking like to honor your inner peace, or to maintain that inner peace that you move with. So it's like something can happen and you're just like, yeah, my inner peace is more important, or my peace of mind is more important than this. That can be the case where you are kind of just choosing something that feels to be of flow. So it could be you moving in the path of least resistance as well, or moving on the path of flow that allows you to kind of sometimes weigh your losses and then release that, and then it's allowing you to move forward, or it's opening the way. The World card is expansion, new horizons, opportunities once again. So it feels like you have new possibilities that are opening up for you. You could be coming to new questions, maybe new inspirations come in here. Some of you could have your online space, or you're coming to new spaces. But the World card overall is one of integration. And for some reason, I'm also getting the word collaboration with the World card. So some of you could be coming into new collaborative opportunities. But it feels like you are having time for integration, or you could be taking time for that. And some of you could also be traveling with the World card, or you're coming to new something. It could be people, it could be recipes. But yeah, usually with the World card, there's some kind of expansion that happens for you. It feels very beautiful. So some of you could be going into air, or you're taking flight as well. The Seven of Pentacles is one of investment, looking into investment. This investment can come in the form of energy, people, finances. So there could be some evaluation that you're doing here. With the Seven of Pentacles, this person is looking in, they're kind of seeing if something is worth it, if something is like, if they want to carry on with that. It can come in different ways. Let's say a yearly planning and evaluation. We just happen to be in the end of the year, so it can be like that. But these are the questions that could come up. I see a lot of questions coming in for you here, Cancerian. So that's why I'm getting that some of you could even be researching, or it's like something of a newness has come to you, and then with that comes new questions or new inspirations. So some of you could find yourself maybe retreating and researching. All right, that could be the case. Or there's something of a wisdom that is popping up here, or more wisdom to you, or something that is, it's like it's showcasing you in a place where you have a lot more wisdom. All right, this is what I'm getting. The Seven of Pentacles may find something coming back around, like sometimes kids with the Seven of Pentacles. So it could be that you are watering your seeds, or you're looking to water your seeds. And these evaluations are really so important because they help us to kind of bring about new boundaries or new protection levels as to what is really important. So there's always a time where we meet that crossroad, or where we come to that junction, and then you will just know what to do in the area of your investment. Overall, is a beautiful energy, because as soon as you're doing that, what happens is, again, the way is being opened. It's like the way is being opened here. I'm also getting the light at the end of the tunnel. It feels like there is a tunnel or something that has happened where it could have been a stormy energy, where you are also navigating, like you're releasing the outcome over here, or there's something that you are releasing. And as soon as you're doing that, you're honoring that this is like, yeah, it feels to be an energy of honor. All right, it's supposed to be an energy of like honoring your path. It could be an energy of like you looking back, reflection, evaluation over here. And as soon as you're doing that, you're seeing that is so important. It's like looking back is as important as looking forward. So it's like whatever is you're doing right now is an energy of honoring, looking back, even when it comes to decision making. So it's like as you're doing that, it allows you to move forward in grace. It allows you to move on in grace. It's saying that you have done what you need to do in that given moment. So it's a way of also forgiving oneself, right? You forgive yourself. What are you forgiving yourself for? And when you look closely at that, are you really forgiving yourself? Okay, it could be that, yeah, there's something that you need to forgive yourself for. Or are you really releasing yourself? So there are different forms of forgiveness of self that I'm getting here for you, Cancerians. All right. So if it feels like there's a form of honoring that you're doing here, that is bringing about a culmination of a cycle and the light at the end of the tunnel, and revelations and opportunities that are coming in for you. Feels like you are lightening a load here, or something that is about to lighten up for you regarding a load. If there's something that needs to be coming together, then it could be that this is what is happening in order for this to come together. Maybe you're not in contact with this person, but it feels like usually when we are looking to get something to come together, there could be some obstacles that come to the surface thanks to the full moons. We had the full moon in Gemini. So it feels like there's something of a truth that you're moving with, or some new truths that you're coming to that allow you to come, that allow you to be released or to release something. And then from there, you're moving on the path of flow. And ultimately, what I'm getting is some kind of wish fulfillment. When I see the Two of Cups, I also see wish fulfillment. Yes. The Sun card is revelation, new opportunities. This could be you going out in the sun, metaphorical sun in the physical as well. And feels like something is coming to light for you. This is a very high vibrational card of prosperity and light. The sun can also be divine masculine energy. So you could be a divine masculine. You could also be a divine feminine who is aligning with the divine masculine. So there is a major alignment once again. See that. The Eight of Cups is moving forward. All right, moving forward from a crossroad, releasing the outcome as well. So there feels to be a moving in silence that you could be doing with whatever is coming in for you. So it could be that there is something that you are tucking in, or something that you are, it's like you are having to conceal here. It's like it's something that may not be out in the light, but it's so important for you moving forward. I mean, I'm looking for scenarios to explain this, but it's like someone is, yeah, the best way to describe this is you're looking back, and that allows you to move forward. And that in itself is a power that you get to keep to yourself. Yeah, so it's like it's a power that is, it could be something that is easily overlooked that you're doing, and you're being told that you are doing the right thing. Yeah, yeah, there feels to be that kind of energy that is coming up here. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gift. So there's a major transformation that you're coming to, or you are, it's like it's being showcased in the physical. It could be a glowing energy, because you see, we're looking at something that is beneath the surface, that you have been moving with. And it's like whatever this is, I would call it a strategy and I will not at the same time. So it's like whatever this is that you have been moving with has allowed you to fill up the spaces in between. And it's like as you have filled up the spaces in between, it's not so much like filling it up with anything. No, it's like you have, maybe you have just allowed the spaces to be there. But so the filling up that I'm getting is not so much like filling it up with something, or like getting in a hurry to fill up that space. No, it's like you have allowed yourself to grow from within. Yeah, this is an inner growth. This is like a inner, yes, it's an inner evolution. That is what it is. This is what it is right there. So I see a week of major reflection and evaluation and new spaces that are opening up. I keep getting the light at the end of the tunnel. Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. At the bottom of the deck, we have She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. So there's something about your wilderness that is showing up for you, like a form of an untetheredness, or something that is untethering you, something that you're being untethered from. It's like the work has been done, and then now you're moving forward. This could have been, I'm getting a form of a maybe revelation. Yeah, there's the sun, could be an exposure as well. It could be fun, it could be not, but however this has come to you has allowed you, it's like you have had to face this. This doesn't feel like it was easy, just to be clear. It doesn't feel like it was easy, but it's like as soon as you have done that, it's allowed you to move forward in grace. So if I were to give an advice here, Cancerians, it will be keep moving in the path that feels the least resistant until, if anything, you'll find your clarity. But there is something about your clarity that is not so much looking forward, but rather looking back. Because there's a lot that may have been done in hindsight, or there's something about this that feels like it's only when you get to a certain finish line that you're able to look back and see these are the traps that you have overcome, or this is something about you that may have been missed in the process of keeping going, right? So I feel like there's something like that that is coming to light for you. And if anything, there is just for your own integration and your coming together, which is so important for your manifestation, which is so important for your own alignment, which is ultimately what you're looking to bring together, and your prosperity. So let's go for the Shapeshifter card for Cancerians. For some reason, I'm guided to read the Shapeshifter. Take your time and focus on developing your gifts and strengths. You may have been through many challenges, yes, and lows, but now you are in a space of transformation. You're moving beyond your past challenges and honing your current strengths. All of your past experiences have only helped you see how strong you really are. You are an amazing soul who can change and transform in ways that people least expect. You are guided to stay focused on the light, knowing that it will guide you forward. When this card arrives, there is also an opportunity to tap into the power of your spirit animal. Maybe you guys have spirit animals, or you identify with one. Note if you are seeing a particular animal regularly, because its medicine is coming to you. The numbers 1771 could be significant for you at this time. With that said, I'm going to stop here for now. I wish you a blessed week, and I'll come back with more videos. Do take care. Bye-bye. Hello there, Leo. Welcome. And if you are new here, you are welcome as well. So we're going to look into the energies for the week of 8th to the 15th of December. And the prompt is who or what is coming towards you and why. And any other messages. What do we have for Leo? Who or what is coming towards Leo? Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, Four of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card. So death is your overall energy. And this is Scorpio. So there could be a Scorpio in the picture. With the death being your overall energy, it feels like there's a major ending here or something that is coming to its end. Sometimes we can experience that like energetically on our own journeys as some form of ego death. So it could be that there's something that you're letting go of, or it's like it's just time to let go of that in order to move forward. Some of you could be experiencing some kind of transformations in the physical. This can also be some kind of surgery. So ultimately, death is like a surgery, right? So it feels like there's something being removed. So some of you could be undergoing surgeries, for example, or you may just feel like something is being taken out of your experience. In that case, this may be a time where you are working on your heart area, like strengthening your heart chakra could be significant. And that's ultimately, this is what happens with the death card. There's a new level of heart chakra, there's a new level of strength that shows up for you. And again, there could be something again that is like being taken out of your experience, like this is the end of that. So that may actually feel very light. Ultimately, you feel very light with the death card. Some of you could even be having maybe ancestral messages come in for you. You could have um, maybe you're grieving, because the death card can be a transformation. So there could be an energy of grieving that you're having this week. But it feels like everything is to do with a release. Okay. One more thing about the death card can be to do with relationships. Yeah. Feels like there's something that you're dealing with here in terms of avoidance. All right. And if you notice, that kind of connects to the beginning of the message regarding the death card. There feels to be maybe an energy of avoidance or some kind of avoidance situation that you could be dealing with, maybe yourself or another. The Ace of Wands, who or what is coming towards you. This is a new passionate beginning. So you could have a renewal of fire, a flame. For some of you, this could even be a twin flame connection. But it feels like you're being handed this. Now, I'm picking up a really energetic influence here in your reading, Leo. So it could be that there is an ancestor that is handing you a light, or that is handing you, it's like they're handing you something in terms of inspiration. So it's like there's a key that is being opened, and then you're having access to this information, but it feels to be ancestral. So that's why maybe you're also, ultimately, I see you strengthening your heart chakra even more. So this may be a time, if you work with meditations, however you're doing it, this may be a time where you're working with your heart area, because this fire feels to be coming from the belly and then it's firing your heart area. So I feel like you're having some deep energetic process for many of you. And again, in the physical, that shows up in your relationships. If you have inspirations coming in, ideas, I mean, the Ace of Wands has been coming up for the collective energy. So it feels like you have a lot of inspirations coming up. So this may be a time where you are writing down these inspirations, aha moment, you're having revelations come in for you. Yeah. Even if it doesn't make sense, keep writing it down. If you gain it from your dream space and you remember, keep writing it down. Keep noting it, your notepad, your phone, your tablet, whatever you're doing. This may be a time where you're just like, as soon as it comes, you're writing it down. I feel like there could be something here that is activating within you. It's a powerful activation that you're having. And that's why I'm being focused on the Death card and the Ace of Wands. It's like a powerful activation. The Knight of Wands is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. I mean, this three cards, Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, Four of Wands together, it feels like you are showing up in your power, like really strongly. Knight of Wands can be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, also Scorpio. And it's just one where you're aware of maybe impulsive energies, like where you're just like rushing to do something. Yeah, be aware of that. But the Knight of Wands overall is one where we are laser focus. Okay, there could be a new level of laser focus that you're needing. No wonder as I'm speaking, I'm finding myself drifting a bit and then I have to come back. So that could be the experience that you're having, but it feels like there's a drifting energy. So this may be a time where you're keeping some kind of laser focus, like putting that fire on and getting to do something. The other side of the Knight of Wands can also come maybe as a love connection, someone that is coming towards you. All right, so someone could be coming in here very fast. The Four of Wands is one of arrival celebration. So we have 4-4. Feels like you are coming to a major achievement here, a milestone. Some of you could have something that is coming together for you. You could be maybe a marriage or maybe a couple, but it feels like there's a welcome home. Leo, I keep going back and forth to your ancestors or some kind of generation, that something that is being passed on to you. Then this is saying welcome home. Okay, there's an energy of welcome home. So it could be that there is something that has happened in your relationship, that, or some kind of connection that has taken you to the dark night of the soul. And as soon as that happens, it may not feel like that in the physical, but it's actually one to celebrate, because it takes a lot of strength to even be in that place, right? So it could be that you have experienced a lot of spiritual development, physical, personal, and then you get to a certain stage where something happens or something triggers a new level of awakening, and it can take you deeper. And usually what that says is like, there's more that we can do, or there's more that we can experience in terms of embodiment, in terms of fulfillment. It's like there's just more to life than what you have been living, and then all of a sudden this happens and you're like, oh, you know, that kind of thing. So it can feel a bit difficult. Yeah, the death card can be a bit difficult because we have to sit with ourselves. But I feel like you are coming to maybe the end of this cycle. 6 wands all together. There is cause for celebration. So I'm getting a welcome home energy. 8 of Pentacles is one of getting busy. So you could be getting busy here. You could be doing some research. You could be having an energy of productivity. This is a beautiful energy of productivity. So it feels like you are wielding, and there's an energy of perfection that you could be moving with. Sometimes the 8 of Pentacles can come when we are looking very closely into something. So just know when to look in, like look between the lines. Okay, this may be a time where you're looking between the lines. Maybe you're signing a document, you're doing anything, because you're having new lenses that are being handed to you. So you could be having a sharper vision here, or yeah, I feel like ultimately you're having a sharper vision in terms of not only your eyes, but in terms of your senses. So this may be a time where you're bringing about new levels of protection for yourself. But I feel like you have someone that could be honed in on you. Sometimes the 8 of Pentacles can feel like obsession, where you just feel like, yeah, this person is actually like, they're all in. Maybe they just operate differently. You can apply that the way that it resonates. The Knight of Swords is communication, really fast communication. It could be phone calls, text messages, emails, but this is an energy of breakthrough and also healing. So some of you could be moving, or you have some new directions that are being shown to you. This is the East energy. So I feel like there's something that could be coming in very fast. So let's see what the Knight of Swords is all about for Leo. Nine of Swords. Okay. So this breakthrough is regarding some form of, it could be some solution or some kind of problem, or some kind of problem that needs solving. Okay, something may be coming to you as a breakthrough. When I see the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Swords, it ultimately comes back to the Knight of Swords. So it feels to me that there is something that you could be overcoming here. You're having a major breakthrough when it comes to expression. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is grounding. So just be aware of anything that could put you in haste, because you see the Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords is looking towards the left. So I'm getting this song, is it to the left, something like that. So it feels like there is something that is ending. As it's ending, you're seeing, it's like you're having to look at what it is that you are also releasing from the within, and that could be what is strengthening your heart chakra. Something about this reading feels to be like, I'm drifting. All right, I feel like I'm drifting and then I'm coming back. Maybe that is where the Queen of Pentacles comes in, where you are grounding yourself even more. But this is an energy of prosperity, perfection as well. Someone may see you as perfect. or someone may be returning because, like, yeah, maybe they can't have it anywhere. Yes, that is what I'm getting, so I'll just say it. At the bottom of the deck, Five of Swords. You see the Knight of Swords, behind the Knight of Swords there are five birds, okay, and the five birds, they point towards some kind of conflict, like maybe risk. Someone could be running from risk, or they're coming, or you're assessing something regarding maybe a risk. Perhaps this is what is making you to ground even more. Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there could be something to do with your mental health that you're honoring, first of all. And from there, you are balancing some kind of decisions, especially in the area of air and fire. So this is to do with manifestation. What do we have from the life and career deck? Real passion and education. So the real passion says it could be stop wasting time in dead-end jobs, find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. Education. You may need to take a class or do research to find a better position, or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. Perspective is here with the Black Swan. So I feel like there's something that you're coming to new light about. And that may put you in this place where you are. Some of you could have maybe moon in, for example, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or maybe you have moon in Leo as well. Doesn't have to be, or rising. But the point that I'm trying to make is there's something that is being revealed to you. It could be someone that is watching you. Now, this could be a different energy from what has come back, what has come up so far. But it feels like there's something of, some of you could be experiencing headaches or some kind of ascension symptoms. But it feels to be like whatever is being handed to you, something about this is coming as a result of your strength, as a result of, like, and that came up at the, if you remember, there was something that came about, like, it's your strength that has led you this far. So something may require you here to honor your strength even more. Talk about strength, that is Leo. It's like you're having to honor your strength. It's like there's something that you have gone through, and I mean, you're alive listening to this, so it tells me that your strength is showing up here. And it's like, as you are here, you're having to, it could be some new level of bragging that you could be doing, or you're having to do, as to the fact that you have overcome something so major. So it could be that there's something that yeah, there feels to be a new level of bragging that you could be moving with. Now, however you're moving with this bragging, Leo, is like, it's requiring you to drop off something of the ego. Why? Because it's like someone is trying to sell you something. My goodness, I'm going into a bit of marketing. But moving up is here. You are increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You climb the ladder of success. Yeah, so I feel like there's something here where you're just like, it's like you're having to show off something in your CV. Yeah, it could be in your CV, or it could be like something that you could feel like, yeah, this is not good enough, or this may not be seen. You're being told that there's a way that you can wheel that in. Let's say you're going on a date, or you're dealing with people, it could even be kids. But there's something about, like, now it could be something that maybe you have kept silent, or you have just like been silent, and then all of a sudden you're speaking up. You'll be like, yeah, I've been in that, or yeah, this is what I've experienced. Now it may not be that you are, now it could even be me speaking from a perspective of, like, people see you as bragging. All right, that could be the case. So something that you're bigger than, I believe that real passion came up. So it could be that there's something where you are becoming bigger than. You can change it around as well, or it's both ways. Perhaps there's something that you're dropping in order to take up the new form of like a showing off. And there's another part of it that feels like something may be seeing you as too much. So it's like this is saying you can never be too much or too little for the right person, if that makes sense. So it's like there's something that is coming that is saying that you can never be too much or too little. In the sense that you can have it all, but you cannot be for everyone, okay? At the bottom of the deck, Direction Guardian, choose your path. So choose your path is giving me a world energy. So it feels like you're coming to a whole new world here. You are coming to a major decision as well. That feels to be you aligning head and heart. You're also aligning something of shadow and light. So you're weighing your pros and cons in very simple terms. All right there, Leo. I wish you a blessed week. I hope that this was helpful, and I'll come back with more videos, and do take care. Bye-bye. Hello there, Virgo. Welcome. And if you are new here, you are welcome as well. This is your forecast for the week of 8th to the 15th of December. So let's see who or what is coming towards you and any other messages. The Emperor, Four of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. So the Fool is your overall energy. This is one of making surprise moves, innovations, some kind of planning, and also surrender. With the Fool card, there is like maybe you're open or you're being guided at this time to be open to making unexpected moves or like to change direction. So it's like you're going somewhere or you're doing something. With the Fool card, it may come as feeling uncomfortable or something may not just feel right, and then you're taking a new way, and you don't really know what you are protected from at that very moment. But it's like as soon as you do that, you may find out later, you may not. Even though yes, it can come with navigating fears, because remember there was some kind of discomfort at the beginning, but you just know that it just helps you to trust your intuition even more. So I feel like you're making some surprise moves here, or you're open to the unexpected. The Fool can also show like a form of a fear. Okay, so it could be some fear of failure. I'll say one thing here with the Fool card: you never know until you try. Okay, you never know until sometimes, yes, a lot of times we never know until we try. So let's say we have done something and it didn't work out. How do we know it didn't work out? Is because we tried in the first place, right? So there could be something like that, or there could be an energy or someone that is perhaps there's something that you are shifting because you perhaps what is being delayed or what is serving as an obstacle and you're not feeling comfortable with, that could be the same reason that is making you to change direction, and then you're getting to see that that obstacle was actually caused for you. All right, that could be the case for some of you. But I feel like with the Fool card, you're making some surprise moves, or you could be yeah, there's something about a surprise that may come with a new level of maybe surrender on your part, and maybe a form of a letting go and traveling light. But it feels like a leap of faith and a new beginning. The Emperor, in terms of who or what is coming towards you, this is Aries, so there could be an Aries in the picture. The Emperor can be a form of maybe a boss, a leader that you're dealing with. But usually with the Emperor card, when we are embodying this energy, it can come as a form of a taking charge, taking initiative. Let's say you're working with someone, you're like encouraging them, like pick it up, pick up, that kind of thing could be the case. So just be aware of that energy. Or you could also be doing that for yourself. Call it a form of a self-parenting, especially a father kind of parenting, where you're like a form of a protector, or you're kind of a picking up yourself, picking up others to like do something, do this, and that would come again where there's a fine line between like picking up and then you're just being aware of anything that could be controlling in that case. The Four of Wands is one of milestones. This is also Aries energy, so some of you could have some connection to Aries. I mean, seeing the Fool card, the Emperor, and the Four of Wands together, it feels to me like a brand new beginning, where you have it's like the foundations have been set up here, or something about your foundations, like you have been setting that up, and then all of a sudden it's time to move, or it's time to make a move. So this may be a time where even if you're not sure of something, yes, you're not sure, you change. So and I said that to Aries, so that could be significant. You could also have some connection to Gemini. Something about the full moon in Gemini could be significant that is bringing about this alignment for you. But whatever this alignment is, feels to be to do with a masculine, all right? It feels to be to do with a masculine component. So whether you are masculine in the physical or feminine in the physical, it feels like there's something about a masculine component that you're aligning with in terms of taking action and taking initiative, and it's just going to play out in your world. So yeah, the Four of Wands is celebration, achievement, and milestone. So some of you could be like, perhaps you're taking a leap and then you're just like, yeah, perhaps the leap is actually just, stepping back. Yeah, there's something that you're releasing. The Eight of Pentacles is one, this is Virgo energy, one of productivity and really hard work. So I feel like there's an energy of productivity that you're moving with. Some of you could even be getting busy. Sometimes with the Eight of Pentacles, we're wearing new lenses. It could be metaphorical lenses, like new frames of references, new perspectives that we're moving with. It could even be like lenses in the physical, but it feels like you're having new lenses here, or something about your perspective that is heightening. That means your intuition is getting sharper. Yeah, it feels like your intuition is getting sharper here. Something about this reading feels to be you're getting a confirmation that you have trusted your instincts or you have trusted your intuition regarding something. The Knight of Swords. So one more thing about the Eight of Pentacles could be you like looking in between, or something about your capacity to look between the lines is showing up for you here, Virgo. All right. Something about maybe you're folding up clothes, or there's something about there's a fine torch or something about the Midas torch. Yeah, I'm getting a form of a Midas torch that you have. So it could be that someone is coming back around because they're seeing that you have the Midas torch. Yeah. Knight of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, so there could be an air sign in the picture. Knight of Swords, when I see this card, right, there's one part of it that feels like someone is a healer and they have experienced conflict, they know conflict. So they continue to navigate resistance. And with the heavy energies right now, there could be some resistance that you are navigating and you're still moving, all right, in your healing, in something that is healing for you. The Knight of Swords can also be a new direction that is being given to you or is being shown to you. Whatever this is feels healing. If there's someone coming to you, it could be regarding a conflicting situation or someone that is experiencing some kind of conflict. So someone can just message you and be like, yeah, I'm broke, or I need this, I need that. So yeah, just be aware of that. With the energies right now, so it could be that way with the Knight of Swords. But overall, the Knight of Swords is one of breakthroughs. Queen of Wands is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So there could be a fire sign in the picture. This is also Pisces energy. So it feels to me that there's you being highly intuitive and magnetic. All right. So there's something about you that is highly intuitive. You see, everything here feels to be about intuition and magnetism. So there feels to be whatever you're working around right now, keep trusting your gut instincts. I'm getting a lot to do with your fire or the belly. Okay, so something about the belly or something that you could be picking up and you're being told to trust that. Okay, it could be something that makes you feel uncomfortable or something that may feel like, yeah, it's time to do another thing or it's time to change direction. As soon as you're working around that resistance, so I feel like you're closing the space between the resistance that you feel between taking action and getting to your destination. And this is exactly what has brought you here. So let's say you want to do something. It could be as simple as going into, let's say, have a bath, do laundry. It's like between you thinking that up and doing that, the distance is closing, and that is beautiful. What do we have from the life and career deck for Virgo? Passage. Your current situation is a means to an end. You are making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. Courage. Ooh. Ask what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. I love this card. Yeah, it feels like there's something coming from your belly and you're actually, you could be transmuting these energies, or there's something that you're doing that is helping you to keep, it's like this is acting as fuel for you, or you are being told to use this as fuel. Like you can actually turn that around to use it as fuel. Many choices. You have options even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. So I feel like there's a release in the area of your creativity or some kind of breakthrough that you're having. 4 wands, queen of wands, you see that is 5 wands. So 5 wands gives me an energy of creativity once again. So some of you could have some connection to Leo. You could have some connection to Gemini. I'm getting Gemini for some reason, and also Aries. But again, apply this in the way that it comes in. Doesn't have to be. Or maybe there's influence of the signs or houses for you. Angels and ancestors, what do we have for Virgo? Sage, be devoted and committed, right there. And then at the bottom of the deck, Moon, take note of intuitive messages. I feel like you're daring here, or there's an energy of like a, not like you're daring, like and just damning all the consequences. It feels like you are just daring in the way that is in the direction of your growth and your something that needs to move forward for you. So there could be something that you're challenging yourself this week or at this time. Wise one, grow within your current situation. So the wise one talks about reliability. All right, so there could be something that feels disappointing or has felt disappointing. But it feels like you have kept at it, or you're being told that there are other ways to go about this. All right, so something may feel disappointing or may have felt disappointing, or someone may have disappointed you, because the sage card and wise one feels to be an energy of reliability once again. So there feels to be a new level of, it's like there's something that you could be owning up to, or you are pointing to this situation to say, yeah, that is yours, or maybe you have done your own part. Let's say you were supposed to show up somewhere and you went there and it didn't happen. Yeah, even if you may not be able to confront the situations to say, you may be confronting, okay? But it feels like even if you're not able to confront them directly, there's another way that you're doing it, and you're taking responsibility, saying, oh, yeah, maybe you have done your own part. And this may also be you talking to your guides to say, hey, I have done my own part. Okay, I've left that to you. So this may be a time where, again, that energy of surrender is coming in for you and releasing the outcome of like, okay, you've done your work. Maybe you've registered the energy, you've done this, that. And then you're like, okay, guides, here, take over. And your questions, how you call or how you ask, how you pray, all of that is so significant, in the sense that there are some times where we want to do something and we're changing our perspectives about, okay, we want to cook, and then we're asking for uh give me tomatoes or give me the spice, right? And maybe we're having to change the direction of that prayer to say, yeah, make this possible, that kind of thing. And then before you know it, you're actually seeing that happen. So this may be a time where you're releasing something regarding a struggle or something that has been in the way of you achieving something. All right, there, Virgo. I wish you a blessed week. I'll come back with more videos as well. And do take care. Bye-bye. Hello there, Libra. Welcome. And if you are new here, you are welcome as well. This is your forecast for the week of 8th to 15th of December. So let's see who or what is coming towards you and any other messages for Libra. 7 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Page of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is your overall energy. For some reason, the first word that I'm getting with the Queen of Swords is protection. So there could be an energy of protection that you're in, or you being highly protective, maybe of yourself, or maybe a truth or some kind of clarity. The Queen of Swords is Libra, Gemini, and or Aquarius. For some reason, I'm getting a strong emphasis on Libra and or Aquarius, but you can apply this the way that it resonates, but also Virgo energy with the Queen of Swords. So ultimately is a card of intellect, is an energy of intellect and truth and clarity. So it feels like you're coming to some kind of truth this week, or even going forward, or some kind of major truth. You also could be moving with this truth and be sharing that with others, but there feels to be an elevated state that you're in. There's something very I want to say this word, but it's not coming up as so much of like it's bad or good, but there's something very shadowy that I'm seeing you embody here. Perhaps it's something to do with, again, the protection that I'm picking up on. And yeah, it feels like you're coming to some truth here, or you're coming to clarity, or you're giving others clarity. There's an elevation ultimately. So this may be a time where you are, maybe there's something that has required you to separate in order to elevate. So there could be some separation energy or some kind of disentanglement or breaking free that you have done recently or you have had to do. And that has it's like in the process of that elevation, you have had to come into a new level of embodiment within and a new level of alignment. So I feel like this could be some huge energetic work that you have been doing from within. And talk about protection, we have the Seven of Wands in terms of who or what is coming towards you. So there could be some protection that you're doing here. You could be standing your ground. You could be setting some standards, upholding a benchmark as well. So it feels like you are doing that and all of the above. The Queen of Swords and the Seven of Wands gives me a strong presence of you're being protected or you are protected. All right, this may be a message that you need to hear, or you just know this. It feels like you have a protective presence around you or something that is protecting you. The Nine of Pentacles is one of independence and independent wealth. It feels like you are standing out. You could have some resources that are coming in the form of income, in the form of people. But usually with the Nine of Wands, whatever this is that comes to you, it kind of it shapens or sharpens your sense of self and you're standing out. So even if it's people that come to you, it feels like they're honoring you or they're celebrating you. So it's a form of a standing out energy. So it feels like there's that thing of independence. But it feels like, yeah, you're just like good. The beautiful thing about the Nine of Pentacles is like you can do it by yourself, but you're also open to any help that could come in. But you're also aware that there could be some kind of attachments. It feels like you have healed a lot of attachments, maybe of recent or over some time. Yeah, this feels like some deep energetic work that you have done, because it feels like you are standing out or something about. Now, whatever this is, it feels like as you are standing out is there to protect you, or perhaps you have done a lot of shadow work as well, or you're having to do that. But whatever this is, it's giving me a strong shadowy energy, okay? But it's not feeling like it's taken out of you. It just feels like it could be something that has been sent your way, and then whatever this is they're seeing that you have been protected or you are protected. So be aware of your dream space. It could be some presence. Libra, you can, I'm just being more specific with this message at the beginning, but I'm going to break down this card. Well, it feels like there's something of a protection or something that has been sent your way, and then there is like is an evidence. It feels to be an evidence. Now, it could be that this was sent your way not to test that evidence, but rather sometimes when we say something, let's say you are saying that you are let's say you have a Tesla, and I'm just using a material stuff here. Let's say you have a Tesla, and okay, let's not use Tesla. Right, let's just say you have like let's use a mansion. Let's say you have a mansion and you tell people like you have a mansion. Let's say you're manifesting that, the law of attraction. You say you have a mansion, then someone can send you an estate surveyor, or they can send you a realtor, right? Someone who sells stuff, and is to test to see if you can afford it. Now, maybe you maybe you were attracting this, or you are in this place of attraction where you're attracting it. Okay, let's finish with this part. Maybe you're in this place where you're attracting it, and it could be that this was sent to you as a mirror energy. But then it's like with that mirror energy, because of where they came from or with the kind of mindset they came with, so it all depends on the mindset. So it could be someone that just comes like innocently and you're like, yeah, I'm attracting this, or you look at that and it can just be like very cool. But the way that I'm getting some of this could be they have sent this to test if you were truly protected, or if you were truly having this presence around you. Now it could be that they sent it to maybe make jest or to make fun, but then they became witnesses of some kind of elevated state that you're in. Now, how they sent this could be that, yeah, maybe that is exactly what you needed to bring about a further alignment in terms of your manifestation. My goodness. Yeah. So this is what I'm getting. It feels like something was sent your way and then you took that as your manifestation. So just be aware of something here where you're standing your ground. Maybe you're having to keep your clarity. It could be an attack. It could be a warfare that was sent to you. Yeah. Feels like there's a warfare that maybe you've had to set a break on this, or something about your heart area is really strong. So it's like, yeah, it's to do with the heart area, it's to do with the root area. So this could even be maybe people that know you that did this, or maybe you're supposed to be a certain, perhaps you have healed from, maybe you have been a giver in many situations and you have healed from that, but it feels like not everyone has liked what you have done or is liking the changes that you're making in your experience right now. And it feels to be depending on where you come from, right? It could be that, yeah, this has happened again, once again. But with the Seven of Wands, it feels to me that this connects for you, however stage of this meets you. But you need to know that there are situations that could be maybe observing you standing out or something about your independence, that whatever was sent to you became a stronger layer around you. So it means that it may have met you in a place where it tricked you or it tested you. That means you have undergone a lot of tests with this. So like energetic test, to be more precise, or even physical. It could be a thought that comes to you. It could be something that comes to you. It could be, again, I'm getting a presence. Okay. And as I'm saying that, I'm getting my throat area. So it feels like there's something of something that was supposed to be an attack. You transmuted this. So this may be a time where you're taking more time for reflection. Perhaps you guys are writing a book, or you're leading others. Now, however you're leading others, it feels to me that the way that you're leading, you have situations that could be watching. This could even be in your environment with the 9 wands all together. But they are watching a glory. Okay, they're watching a glory manifest within you. All right, they're watching something that is manifesting. But for perhaps you were oblivious of this and you just felt like, oh yeah, let's set that down, or something that was supposed to be a warning, you may have transmuted it and you didn't even know that it was sent to you to bring you down. So if you're looking for anything right now, Libra, I'm getting Libra, so it's a form of liberative energy, freedom, right? So you see there's a liberative energy that you're in, there's something that you're breaking down or something that is coming to light for you regarding the kind of protection that you have had. And all you had to do here was to continuously transmute the energies that were sent your way. You may even be experiencing some of that right now, or maybe the remnants of it. But it's to do with your heart area, it's to do with your expression. So everything to do from your root area to your heart, and then how it impacts your throat area, right? So it's like something that has tested your heart. It's like you've had to, it's like this is something that you took up and you have kept empowering. Maybe you have kept revisiting your values, you have kept evaluating. Yeah, I'm getting someone saying, like, it could be, maybe you felt like these were your guides that were testing you. Yes, your guides were. How to describe this, Libra? Okay, just one more example because this is so big. It's like someone is giving you, let's say, a drink, and that is not coming from a good place. And your guides come in, and the best way they can help you is to balance out your heart area. So they can give you a test that is outside of that drink to say, maybe a thought comes to mind, like what would you do if you were supposed to do something similar to another person, right? Something like that. And it may come as a tricky energy. It's like a form of a trickster energy. Okay, this is like a level crossroad energy. um Now, as soon as that comes in, there's just a tricky way about it, and of course you will know if you have experienced this. But it's like as soon as that comes in, there are a lot of questions that could come. But it's like it will just meet you where you are at. It will meet you where you are at in that same place. It doesn't mean that, okay, if you're not ready for that, it means that there's something that you have overcome, and this is meeting you when maybe you're experiencing it or when you have overcome it. And anything that comes to you going forward is just a way of saying continuously strengthen your heart area. Okay, this may be you strengthening your heart area, maybe via some kind of meditation, some kind of alignment practices, or even again how it impacts your relationships, because there's something that is just not clear, or something that was supposed to distort your perception or distort your reality as to how you see this person, how you see this situation. But ultimately, it's like the more you're strengthening your heart area, working on unconditional love, that is the best way to be out in the clear regarding this coming together for you. Whether it's romantic connection, whether it's a relationship, maybe parents, children, friends, anything that needs to come together for you in terms of what is for your higher good. And if, for example, that test comes and you do not pass it, that is fine. It's not saying that, okay, it has to be right in that moment. It's just a way of saying this may be a pointer to this is where you need to strengthen, especially if you're on your manifestation journey. So I feel like I'm speaking to someone who is looking to manifest something to reality. And that is where this kind of test can come in. Whoa. With that said, I feel like you have passed a test, Libra, and yeah, I'm feeling hot all of a sudden. It's like there is a form of a hot and cold energy or something that may feel extreme right now. Yeah, just I feel like it's all a part of the energies that are building up for you regarding what could be breaking down and the new perceptions that you're moving with. So you're coming to some huge truth here, okay? It's a huge truth of something that is supposed to come together for you regarding your manifestation. The Seven of Wands is you standing your ground. You could be standing your ground here, setting your boundaries. You could be upholding standards. Nine of Pentacles is resources and rewards, karmic rewards that are incoming. Some of you could be changing up something about yourselves. I'm getting a form of a warming up energy. So there could be a warming up that you're doing. There could be some countdown as well. So let's say there's someone coming in, then this could be saying, or there's supposed to be like a forward movement regarding something that you have been manifesting. Just know that it's very close by. See that with the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Wands, that forms the Eight Wands. Eight Wands is like a fast manifestation, so it feels like there's something that is telling you to warm up or to like be ready at any time. This can be happening because it feels like you are ready. The Ace of Wands is new manifestation, beginnings, new passionate beginnings as well. So you could be having new expressions that are coming in here. You could also be, for some reason, I'm getting crushes. So some of you could be having crushes, or there's something about a crush. Maybe you're having like people that are giving you gestures with the Ace of Wands. You could also have a rekindling of a flame of fire over here. You could also have maybe inspirations that are coming to light where you're having a lot of downloads come in, and you may need to write that down. I mean, the number of times I have said this right now in terms of writing down inspirations has been so many in almost all the readings. So it feels like there's a lot of ideas or a lot of inspirations that are coming in. A lot of aha moments indeed. The Knight of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, and or Scorpio. So you could have a water sign coming in. You could also be taking a cup of love to another. Uh, Maybe you're upgrading your self-love, your self-care practices, and there feels to be maybe invitations and proposals that are coming in. From the Ace of Wands, okay, feels like there's something happening in between regarding love, and then it takes up to the Page of Wands. So it could be that there's an inspiration here, and then you have you could be some deliveries that are coming in for you, maybe some physical deliveries, or you also are taking deliveries to another, or some kind of good news is coming in. Okay, so let's see what we have from the life and career deck. opportunity. Doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new venture. Just do it. Yeah, it feels like there's an energy of countdown, or any time from now, something is about to happen. Locked. Okay, and you see the padlock, how it's opened. Someone could be trying to reach you. I'm getting this song by Maroon 5. Is it I'm at the payphone trying to call home? All of my change I've spent on you, something like that. So it could be that there's someone that could be trying to reach you. This could be in the physical, this could be energetically, but the lock is opened. Locked says, work you want may not be in reach now. You can take a temporary position while awaiting an opening. Your new place offers job security. So I feel like this is talking about security. It is also talking about something that is more secure, something that is safe, that is coming in for you. At the bottom of the deck, Magick. You have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit, or the sky is the starting point. Angels and ancestors, what do we have for Libra? Summer, bask in joy and light. At the bottom of the deck, Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Okay. I wish you a blessed week, and I'll come back with more videos, and do take care. Bye-bye. Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome. And if you are new here, you are welcome as well. This is your forecast for the week of 8th to the 15th of December. So let's see who or what is coming towards Scorpio. 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups and the Fool feels to me like an energy of releasing the outcome. There could be something that you are moving away from, something that you are moving forwards from, regarding a crossroad. It could be a distractive energy, it could be an illusionary energy as well. But with the 8 of Cups, it feels like you are moving onwards and you're releasing something. So it could be that you are, yeah, there could be something disappointing as well. But I feel with the 8 of Cups, this could be the energy that you're in right now, where you are learning to release the outcome. I'm getting a form of a back-to-back energy. It could be that there's something here where you are, it's like you're not wasting time, or it's like something could be wasting your time, or where you would have taken too much time on something, now you're not wasting a lot of time. Okay. Do we hear those sirens in the background? Yeah, that is what it feels like. It feels like you're not wasting time, or you're not allowing something to waste your time. It could be someone as well. Okay, what else? 7 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups and the 7 of Cups together, that is 15. So it feels to me that could be a karmic situation, or something of a karmic cycle that you are rounding up. And the 7 of Cups may find you taking time for reflection. So it feels, again, that is where the back to back is coming in. It feels like there's something here where you could be stopping at a crossroad. It could be a traffic light, it could be an energetic spiritual traffic light that you're stopping at. And there's a lot of options, there's a lot of like offers that could come in for you, or even coming to light about the fact that you have a lot of offers. Picture yourself going to a mall, right? And then you want to buy a bowl, or you want to buy a mug, something like that. And then you see different brands. So it's like, as soon as you see those different brands, but maybe you went in search of a particular brand of mug, and then all of a sudden you see a lot of offers come in for you. So this is what it feels like. And then all of a sudden you're taking your time, whether it's in terms of time or in terms of space, but something that you're doing is helping you to round up this cycle that I'm picking up energetically. So there's something in the physical that is coming in for you, that it feels to be, could be a judgment call, could be a decision. Now, whatever this is, feels to be, again, it could be a karmic situation, maybe a karmic soulmate that is coming back around, and could have a high chance of taking you backward, Scorpio. Okay. 7 of Wands. Yeah. So it feels like with the 7 of Wands, you are standing your ground, you're setting your boundaries. There's something about Venus However this is meeting you, it's like a staircase where one stair is above the other, and then you have one leg on top, the other one that is creating a balance for you. So there's some form of harmony that you are keeping over here. Whatever comes to you and you're not sure, this could be some form of a judgment call. And you heard those sirens. So the sirens, for me, they signify a form of an awakening, a judgment call as well. Could be that you're being warned that this situation is not like something is like there is more that is hidden, or there's more to this. There's more to what meets the eye. It could also be people that are saying that there is more to you than meets the eye. That it could be both ways, because remember, it's a full circle energy that I'm getting. 8 and 7, 15. That is coming back to the number 6. So it feels like there's something about you that meets the eye, but even to yourself, it could be that you are awakening to this. 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is a form of a new boundary, protection, a benchmark. So you could be standing your ground as well. There's something about you that is coming to light here. 2 of Wands may find you planning energetically, some kind of planning and management. So let's say you are working on maybe a business venture, or you are working on time planning, time management, people management. Then with the 2 of Wands, you may find yourself moving in a new direction. So be open to changes that happen this week. It could be a rush hour, okay? It could also be something that feels like it's putting you in a rush. So just be aware of that. And you may find yourself needing to move in a new way. So be open to the unexpected this week regarding it could be a relationship, it could be something of a karmic situation. The Sun. So with the Sun card, there's a revelation. So let's go back to the 7 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. There feels to be something, it could be in your environment as well, but there's something that you are changing direction, and you're coming to a peak. Your resilience is showing up for you. The 2 of Wands finds the world being your oyster. So it feels like there's something that you're holding. Maybe you want to go in a new direction, then it could be that you're having to navigate some kind of resistance. The Sun card is breaking something down. Overall, is the highest vibrational card in the tarot, so it brings about new beginnings, prosperity, a golden dawn, and opportunity that is coming in here for you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. The Magician as your overall energy, this is a new manifestation beginning. I mean, since we had the Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, which has ended now, Mercury has gone direct, and then we also had the full moon in Gemini. I'm asking myself, Scorpio, what sign are you again? Right? That is what I keep asking myself. Like, Scorpio, that's what I was actually meditating on before I did your reading. I was like, what sign is Scorpio again? So you could even feel like you can identify with different zodiac signs readings at this time, or there's something that is being shown to you. But of course, you can change that around where you're maybe another sign, and then you're watching Scorpio's energy, and then you can see that. Because Scorpio is the eighth house. It's to do with transmutation. It's to do with inner strength. It's to do with like some kind of strength, mental, energetic, spiritual, all other kinds of strength, because of it's all to do with that transmutation, infinity energy. So there's something that you can identify with somehow in other zodiac signs, but it does make sense because it's a collective energy. Pluto in Aquarius, and Pluto is Scorpio's ruling planet. So there's something about you that is integrating so many different things at this time, and it shows you in a place of power. The Magician is showing you as a, as a master manifestor right now. You could be starting new beginnings, and what I'm getting with this new beginnings, they're not coming without some kind of struggle, of course. It's just one where you have the major arcanas, two powerful major arcanas. Look at all of that yellow. So some of you could be doing something here and it feels like it's back to back. You could be getting busy. You could just feel the need to keep going. It's like I see someone writing something, maybe typing something, and just you're looking through and you're like, "Rrr." And then as soon as you look through, you know that you have to look again before you send, right? So this may be a time where if you're doing something, then you're looking again before you send. But then it's not taking you backwards. Rather, it's just allowing you to create space for errors, to create space for any form of a correction as well. But then as soon as you do that, you're having to keep going, right? This is what is the energy is feeling like for you right now. It feels like you just have to keep going, but at the same time, it's like you're looking through, you are not spending too much time on that, and then you're releasing it. Yeah, so whoever is coming towards you, they could be seeing you in the same energy right now, right? The sun feels to be prosperity and new beginnings and revelation. So you could have some revelations coming in of yourself. You could be changing up something about yourself. When I see the sun card, I also see something that is being broken down into bits. So that means it's like it was maybe complex, or maybe if you were seeing something and you wondered, maybe a form of, because there's a lot of curiosity showing up for you here. It feels like if you were really curious about this, like, what is this? Maybe you have done some research. What is this? Then it could be that you're all of a sudden is coming to light for you. It is becoming easier for you, or something is about to become easier. I said that to Pisces, something is about to become easier. So some of you could have some connection to Pisces, or there's something about the influence of Pisces at this time. New life. Oh, talk about influence. You also could be an influencer, or you're showing up as highly influential at this time, or there's someone that is highly influential that is coming towards you. New life. You may get a fresh start or be called to bring a new perspective. New perspective to an old something. It could be your old job, or something that is coming back around. You see, something that is coming back around. You may also get a tempting job offer or new place. So watch for any temptations that could come in. Sometimes temptations can be like maybe an island, or you go into somewhere and just like it's an escape. You're going to a space. Some of you could be traveling. The other part of this could be that there is something that feels like a temptation. Okay, limitations. Obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought, or simply choose something better for you. And one more, gestures. The gestures card is like the Page of Cups energy. So something of a, I'm getting smoke, mirrors, something that feels like an influence, right? So it feels to me that there is something, it could be from the full moon, it could be this, the crown chakra manipulation as well. But there's something that feels like it's putting one to be under that influence, and this may be coming, that is where maybe the warning is coming for you, because there's a part of it that feels really good, right? There's a part of it that feels like, yeah, one is having fun, one is doing, it's just loving. Then there's a part of it that feels like, keep your balance. Gestures. You may be asked to help someone, or you may need a hand. Give deserved praise to others, and you will receive recognition too. At the bottom of the deck, you have shedding. Someone could be manifesting you as well, or someone is manifesting you to call them, or they're now. I don't know how that manifestation is coming in. It could be that this manifestation is happening from different areas for you right now, Scorpio, where there's a manifestation that feels to be, someone could be manifesting you where maybe they're thinking of you and then you're picking up on their thoughts. That is the Page of Cups energy. There feels to be another part of it that feels like, perhaps is this, however we look at this, it feels like you're standing your ground in many situations. The other side of this could be that there's someone manifesting you, or someone doing something, and this is not giving me a good one. Like, that is not, it's not feeling good at all. And maybe this is where you're standing your ground in many cases, because you're not really sure where something is coming from. Behind the Magician, we have the Lovers. So the Lovers and the Magician, heavy, it could be a twin flame connection. You could have some connection to Gemini. Again, full moon in Gemini is here. So there could be something that you're picking up on regarding a manipulation of the crown chakra. As I said that, I got an experience in my vision, so that could be the case. You see these green eyes over here? I feel like you have situations that are watching you break something down for yourself. There could be something that you're doing right now where you are sitting with yourself, you're taking time for reflection, you're setting boundaries with yourself. There's a new level of self-discipline that you're coming to that is unbeatable, all right? And this is not about competition or anything, but it feels like it's just unmatched there. Watch out for anything that could be creating doubt within you. I feel like when something creates doubts, first of all, there's something that we can use those doubts to work with. That's why we have, in project planning, we can have SWOT analysis. We can have, that's why we have strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Is because for every venture that you embark upon, there's some kind of analysis that you could be doing, or over time you may want to do. And there are different forms of project planning and management. Some of you could even be project planners, for example, that I'm picking up on your energy. But there feels to be the fact that when doubts come up, the point I'm trying to make here is when doubts come up in a situation, trust them. All right, it may just be now, while it could be from the outside, it also tests your strength. It's also one that is testing you to be like, okay, this is what you can take up, and that is what the transmutation is all about. That is why I'm saying that I could recommend the whole collective to watch this reading. So it feels like there is something that you're transmuting right now, Scorpio, and it's showcasing your mental strength and your resilience, and it's showcasing you as being a highly influential person, or someone that is setting a trend or setting the way forward. So even if you feel like you do not know where you're at, I feel like you're in a place of strength right now. Shedding. You are starting to outgrow something. It could be a work situation, it could be a situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. So some of you could be healers, you could be medicine givers as well, or you create some kind of medicine. Talk about that. We have the magician. All right, there, Scorpio. Let's get a few cards from the angels and ancestors. Trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. Sun. Enjoy success and happiness. Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. Ooh, Earth Guardian. The Earth Guardian card gives me the energy of Pentacle, Earth. So this could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could also be the Ace of Pentacles. But there's something significant. Look at the green right there in the background. I do not know who this is, but there's something that you need to be careful about this situation that could be coming back around, or something that is being sent your way, and you could be needing to stand your ground in some capacity. It could even be an energy. But the Earth Guardian talks about staying rooted and grounded. It could be that someone has a connection to you somehow, and then they're able to get to you. So this may be a time where you are maybe protecting your energy, because there's something that is being showcased to you about an open portal, or something that could be siphoning your energy. Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. Scorpio, I'm going to stop here for now. I wish you a blessed week. I'll come back with more videos as well. If you are on TikTok, I'm going to post all of the videos in one. I'm going to do a compilation of all the videos and post them as one video on YouTube, even though I will still post a Scorpio for now as separate, but I will still compile that in all the videos. Hope that makes sense. All right, there. I wish you a blessed week, and do take care. Bye bye. Hi Sagittarius, welcome. If you are new here, you are welcome as well. This is your forecast for the week of 8th to 15th of December. So let's see who or what is coming towards you, and any other messages. A very happy birthday, a happy solar return to you all that are celebrating. The World. 8 of Wands. The Magician. The Devil. Ace of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Swords. So 8 of Swords is your overall energy. Feels like there is something to do with the mind space, the head space, or something of a trap-like energy. It could be that there's something that feels stuck, or something that could be serving as an obstacle. In the physical, yes, that can feel like a cell, for example. So it could be something that has trapped you, or something that you're navigating. So let's talk on the more general level. The 8 of Swords can find us navigating obstacles or blockages. So it could be in the form of clarity, like we need clarity regarding something. It could be to do with creativity. It could be to do with a new venture. And as soon as we're looking to manifest that, what happens is there's an obstacle that could rise. Okay, so there feels to be a shadow energy that is showing up here. It could be in the form of an attachment. And what we have to work on continuously is, it's like there is some kind of space that we could be needing. And you see the way that I'm tapping my fingers is also a way of me regulating. So there could be some new level of regulation that one is doing or needing to do. It could be some mindful time. It could be some challenge that one is setting up for themselves. Maybe you're having to go out in nature. You're having to go out, maybe open the window as well, or even do something different. And as soon as you do something different, is because the reason you're needing to do that is because your brain is to do with a wiring, right? It's to do with a recognition. So there could be something that you're even recognizing in terms of a pattern. And as soon as you're doing that, it feels like you are having to trick your brain, or you're having to do some kind of tricking energy on your brain, or on another. But it feels like it's having to be a challenge, right? It could even be a pushing, or just like as you're moving like that, you're just finding yourself move left. Maybe you're planning to move right, or you're used to moving right, all of a sudden you're moving left, right? So there feels to be something like that that you are doing. It feels like a discipline energy, or something that you're having to build up regarding a new level of discipline. Now, Sagittarius, I feel like this is important for many reasons, but I'll just focus on the general level first of all. So as you're paying attention, yeah, it's so important to know like where it is that you're going, what it is that you want to do. And there's some new questions that you could be asking. Okay, like what is it? What is it that you need to see? This may be a time where you're speaking with your guides as well. What is it that I need to see here? Sometimes it could even be our own fears that block us from seeing what needs to happen. All right, it could be that, yeah, we know that there is a greatness ahead, and then we don't know what is on the other side, and then our mind can easily like block. This can be in the form of a manifestation or even a relationship. But there feels to be a recognition of pattern that you're doing here, pattern recognition. So there's something that you're coming out of here. It feels to be a trap-like energy. However, this has been formed, or it could be, again, I'm getting a warfare kind of energy, right? This could be some spiritual warfare, which I'm picking up strongly on. It's to do with attachments. Some of you could even be listening to maybe some hertz, maybe some frequencies, 432, for example, 1111, you know. But there are some frequencies that you could be listening to that allow you to be in your body, experience some form of flexibility. There could be some new level of breath work and movement that you're needing to do. I'm getting a drum beat, okay? So some of you could be working with drums, for example. But it feels like whatever this is requiring you to go into your body and come out of your headspace. So this may be something that you're having to do continuously. Come out of your head, come into your body in order to gain that clarity. With that, you may find yourself connecting with your emotions. Okay, and that's where the Ace of Cups comes in. Because it feels to me that there are some attachments or disentanglements that there are some attachments that you're disentangling. So you're experiencing a lot of disentanglement, and you are breaking away or breaking free from something that maybe has kept you stuck. It could be an energy of enough is enough, where you're just like, yeah, this is done, or maybe this is something that has been recurring. Again, pattern recognition. So it means that you're recognizing that this is repeating, and you're just like, this has to stop now. And you're seeing that you have the power to do that, right? You're seeing that you indeed have the power. And it's like, as you're breaking away, little do you know that you're making changes from deep down inside. And yeah, this is like a permanent and lasting change that you have, because the next time it can come around and you're just like, you're acknowledging what could be in the body. So sometimes in the mind space, we can be like, yeah, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that, I'm not going to get together with this kind of person, I'm going to recognize someone for who they are, something like that. And something like that happens, and you never know, they can change faces, they can use a mirror tactic, all of that. And that is where I feel like this energetic work is coming in for you. Whether this is family, is to do with love, but ultimately is to do with something that needs to move forward for you, that needs to be liberated in terms of flow, in terms of outcomes. So there feels to be a new level of transmutation that you're doing here. 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands. You see the infinity sign with the Magician. And you're having your clarity. Feels like you're having a liberative energy. Yeah, this is what it feels like here, Sagittarius. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Yeah, there could be a blockage in communication on a very, very surface level. You could be blocking someone. Someone could feel blocked from your energy. Yeah, that could be the case. The World card is an online space, so this could be new horizons, new spaces online. You could also have your own online spaces, and you could be traveling. Talk about the world and the Eight of Wands. There feels to be a liberation or some kind of travel. So some of you could be traveling. If you're dealing with people in the Eight of Swords, picture something that is operating on a very surface level and they do not know how to connect with their emotions, which is like very normal. You know, it's something that we experience every time. So this may be a time where you're allocating energy wisely as to where it is that you maybe you share something or where it is that you're taking out your energy. So this could be a draining situation and just like you know, so there could be a new level of language that you're coming with here, not only to do with like speaking. It could be a new level of language that you're moving with in order to get a message across. The Magician is new expressive beginning. So it feels like you're showing up here, you're manifesting, you're bringing about materials to work together for you. There's a lot of confidence that you're having. So the World, Eight of Wands, and the Magician. You need to know that someone could be hard at work. Now, it could be some love connection, or I could be picking up on different areas of your experience. But if someone feels to be hard at work, or there's an energy that feels to be hard at work in terms of a warfare, maybe they don't want you to see, or they don't want you to speak. But it feels like you're liberated from this. There's still very much a warfare that could be happening that is bigger than just a personal thing or domestic. Now, you could also be picking up on someone that is experiencing this warfare. Maybe they're also navigating their own stuff. Because it's no easy thing to connect with one's emotions, especially when you're not used to doing that, or it's something that you have had to intentionally do, right? So just giving grace here as much as possible. The Devil is Capricorn, so there could be a Capricorn in the picture. This is also Saturn energy. Mercury and Saturn gives me warfare, all right? It gives me something of a sound or something that could be on a very large level. It could be something that you're picking up on. You can have someone maybe playing something. Now, it's not like music is bad or anything, but it's just something about this feels different, all right? You could just be picking up on a lot of energy, or you're feeling something may stimulate you easily, and you just know that it's something that could be leaving your chakras open. Maybe this is where you're having to protect your energy even more. The Devil can come with changing around our perceptions, harmonizing opposites. So usually when we're looking for an outcome, whether it is to work around a work situation, relationship, or even our relationship, let's say something comes regarding diet, you know, we could find ourselves eating sweet, something may come back around. With the Devil card, it's just one where it's like you're eating one thing and you know you need to integrate something else, like root vegetables, or maybe something of a root, something to do with the root, um, or even passion. What you can do is you're not letting go of that, you're integrating something new without fully letting go of that old thing. That is what the Devil is asking us to do. He's not asking us to let go of maybe vices or something completely. It's actually almost impossible to do that. It's one that is almost ever present. It's like, how do we continue to harmonize and integrate? That is the message of the Devil, or that is the task that comes with the Devil card. So let's say you're looking to regulate or to balance out something. Then it could be that you're not having to take out one thing, you're having to like get something in place of it. And that is the Devil card. Talk about getting something in place. We have the Ace of Cups. So these are new emotional beginnings. This could be something that you're letting go of. And then at the same time, you have something realigning for you in the area of emotions, relationships, and even intuition. But there's a peaceful energy that you are moving with. What do we have from the life and career deck? Magic. The Magician and Magic. Yeah. But I'll tell you this, with the Magician and Magic coming upright, I feel it to be your own energy as well. So that is where you take up the shadow and you use it. You take it up and you use it. And that is the beautiful thing about integration and, you know, that journey of wholesomeness. Is like you're closing the distance between the good and bad, not for anybody, but because you're building up something of your own. It could be to do with legacy. It could be to do with, like, again, something that you're looking to open up for you. You have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit, or the sky is the starting point. Give and take. Be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. So you could have some new chances or some second chances that are opening up this week. Angels and ancestors, what do we have for Sagittarius? Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. So Ace of Cups is here. Look at that. So a really peaceful energy is coming in. So you could have some proposals coming in, or something that you may find yourself, it's like you're exiting this, but then you're not exiting it. All right. Yeah. There's something that may require you to honor your peace of mind, or to, it's like whatever this is, it's like you know that if you continuously fight this, then it may drain you more. Okay. That could be the case. At the bottom of the deck, trader, exchange energy to create abundance. So this could be regarding business. One thing about this feels to me that there's an intertwining of energies that you're doing, and that's where your own transmutation is. Yeah, it's like you're having to trick this. And the way that I'm getting this trickiness is not like you can apply this the way that it resonates, but it feels to be in the area of communication. So let's say someone is laughing and you feel like that is not funny. That could be as easy as that. And they're laughing and you feel like it's not funny. Then it could be that you're also laughing, or you're just being like, oh yeah, this is not about me. Something like that. So it could even be the other way around, where something is trying to trick you. Could be a trickster energy, where you're just like, you're not taking it. And this is like you're not paying it any mind, or you're not giving it attention. You're not giving it too much attention, to so much that it grows. Okay, so I wish you a blessed week, Sagittarius. I hope that this was helpful, and do take care. Bye-bye. Hello there, Capricorn. Welcome. And if you are new here, you are welcome as well. This is your forecast for the week of 8th to 15th of December. So let's see who or what is coming towards you, and any other messages. Judgment, 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, the Emperor, Ace of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, King of Wands. The King of Wands is your overall energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There could be a fire sign in the picture, one or more. You could be embodying this fire energy as well. The King of Wands overall is one of a reclamation of power, and also an energy of confidence and boundaries. So there could be some new boundaries that you're setting here, or something that showcases you as that place, like you are protected, or you are, there's a form of a protection, like one moves in that energy. So that could be what you're embodying. Some of you could also be, maybe you're into business, for example, or you are setting up a new venture, or you're moving about, like looking to change up something continuously, especially in the area of energy, like how energy continues to be in flow. So you're looking to channel that in different ways. So it's like you're open to different channels that allow you to allow the energy to flow. So this may be some form of like shift in mindset that you're doing as well, or you're having to continuously do, because that is, yeah, that is fire, creativity and flow. So it feels like there's something that you're being open more to, in terms of like how energy flows and how you materialize that in the physical. So let's see. In terms of who or what is coming towards you, that is judgment. So it feels like there's a major awakening here. There could be some second chances that are opening. For some of you, this could be love connections. This could be some kind of relationships. Something maybe is open to repair, or is open to, to kind of take a new form. So I feel like there are new chances or second chances that are opening up. So some of you may find yourself making judgment calls, or you're coming to like major awakenings. Judgment calls can be a form of a decision making. It's like you're having to maneuver. So it's not like a yes or no. It's like you're having to mix together yes and no until you get a final outcome. So there could be some form of maneuver that you're doing here. Just be aware of anything that could put you in a place of like self-judgment. Maybe you guys, some of you are out there in the spotlight, and you just know that there's a high chance for, it's like you have to be open to judgment, or you have to be open to things coming, left, right, and center, and you're just being open to that even more and giving yourself the permission to shine, right? So it's like you also maybe becoming your number one cheerleader. You may be operating in an energy of objectivity, just like separating. The elevation requires separation or something like that. So it could be something that you're working with, right, like that you're giving yourself the permission to shine. You're giving yourself the permission to go out there, or to, to step into your power. Something like that could be significant. The Five of Pentacles is a form of a shift. So you could be shifting a mindset here. You could be further investing in yourself. If someone, you see, the Five of Pentacles, no matter how much we heal, no matter how much we overcome the fears of abandonment, let's say we're getting on a stage, we're supposed to do something, we're supposed to show up, we navigate the fears of rejection and abandonment, because there are new questions that will come to us. There is like what ifs that will come in. It could be into, maybe it's something that has been injected from the past, maybe it's something that we're just naturally doing, but ultimately we have those fears that can come up no matter what. So some of you could be doing something here. Maybe you're going for an interview, or you're going for a date, or something like that, or maybe you're going out there somehow, and these fears can come up. So it's just a reminder that it's normal. All right, it could be something that just comes up normally. The Five of Pentacles can come again where maybe someone needs to come towards you and they are navigating the fears of rejection. That could be the case. But it's one to remind yourself, whether it's happening on the outside, with another person, or it's happening with you, it's always important to remind yourself that it's never about you. Why? Not because it's not about you. No, it's just because of that separation that allows you to shine. Hope that makes sense. So it's not saying that it's not about you. If it impacts you, then it's about you. Let's say you encounter something that could trigger that, then yeah, it's about you. But then it's just like, the more you're separating that and seeing, how do I allow myself to shine, how do I allow myself to keep stepping into my power, then you're using that to continuously empower yourself. So there could be something that you're using here, or maybe you're leveraging this and you are allowing it to empower you, or you're building yourself up, because of that. It's like something that has come that could change you, and you're using that to create a change within yourself and then on the outside. Yeah, so there could be some energy of healing that you're doing, or you again showing up for others, or being like a form of example to others in all of this. So there feels to be a shift that you're experiencing over here, where you could be coming to new levels of investment in self. The Ace of Swords is a new expressive beginning. So yeah, it could be that someone has navigated this and then they're coming with their expression. So there could be some new levels of expression that you're doing, like where you're showing up more like powerfully, and there's that energy that will continue to speak up for you. It could also be an interview. Some of you could be coming to major breakthroughs. There's a power position that is showing up here, see, with the Emperor and the Ace of Swords. So it could be an energy of taking charge, taking action, taking initiative that you're in. Someone again could be navigating that, and they're finally breaking through, and they're coming in with communication. The Emperor is Aries, so there could be an Aries in the picture. Talk about the King of Wands. So some of you could have some connection to Aries, or there's something to do with fire. We just happen to be in Sagittarius season, so some of you could have maybe Sagittarius in your sign, or something to do with Mars could be significant. So with the Emperor card, I feel like there's something that you could be, perhaps you're standing your ground here. There could be a father figure in the picture. There could be maybe a leader in the picture as well. I'm getting an energy of expression as I speak. So there could be someone who wants to express themselves, or someone who wants to speak or is working on that. With the Emperor card, I feel like you are stepping up. However the case, whether you're feminine, masculine, there's an energy of stepping up or taking charge on your part as well. So there could be something that is requiring you to charge up, and then from there you're moving forward. So however it comes up with the Emperor, there's something of a leading the way, or taking the lead. It's like you're coming to a wake-up call or some kind of awakening about the fact that now it's either you or you have people that are coming to a wake-up call about the fact that you are in the leading position. Now this could be karmic situations, because judgment can show karma that is playing out. So it could be something that you have reclaimed your power over here, and you have a wake-up call with these situations about the power position that you're in. All right, that could be the case. It could even be in someone's eyes, or someone that sees you in, it's like they put you on a pedestal. For some of you, this could even be an ancestral energy that is putting you on like a pedestal, or they're upholding you. Okay, there's a form of an upholding energy. They uphold you in a highlight. Now, if you have a love connection that maybe hasn't come together, or that could be at a distance, could be that this person actually puts you on a pedestal. All right, I'm getting a pedestal kind of energy. It could be that you have had a distorted perception about, how this operates. And it's like, those situations where, now I'm not saying like you call the person, okay, apply this the way that it resonates, but it feels like there's something of a, it's like there's something of, I was waiting for you to do this, and this one is feeling like I was waiting for you to do this. But this may be more of something that you're working energetically and allowing that to come together at the time that it needs to. But if this is again something that you're needing to separate yourself from, somehow there's some kind of separation that you're doing in order to gain more truth. So there's a new level of truth that is coming in for you. The Ace of Pentacles is a new financial beginning, new manifestation beginning. So this is where you see these are timeline shifts that I'm picking up on. So there's something of a shift that you're having, where you're going to further come to truth about what is working for you or who is working for you. So if this is something that was confusing, for example, or something that felt caught up at a crossroad, feels like you are coming to clarity about this. And as that is happening, something may just feel different, or you may be entering a new building, entering a new phase. It feels like an old phase or a major phase is about to come to its end. And if there's one thing I'm getting is you're giving yourself the permission, you're working around even your own truth, like what you tell yourself about what is your truth. This may be a time where you're challenging yourself. This may be a time where you're looking in the mirror as well, but there's something about your own work with yourself that allows you to see clearly about something that is supposed to come together for you. Fire, passion, love, creativity, and maybe community. So let's see what we have from the life and career deck. Feels like you have, it's like you have navigated a lot of situations that have not meant you well, or have wanted to bring something down. It's like something that is supposed to come together for you, and then these situations do not want that. And it's like the more that you're coming to more, it's like that's where maybe your own maneuver could come in, where you are allowing yourself to see the truth of that, but also you telling yourself the truth of who you are. This is especially important when you take ownership, when you take accountability. Then this will be even more important for you. Okay, so let's see what we have from the life and career deck for Capricorn. Expression. So the expression card is like the Queen of Swords energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo. So there could be some expression that you're working on here. Expression says you need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communication. So if you're looking to make a decision, then this could be saying that there is a new level of expression that is going on. Usually when I see the black feather, it talks about protection. So you need to know that you're being protected, or you have always been protected. Make it work. You have all the tools that you need to succeed, but you have to put in the effort. You excel at working with your hands and fixing problems. Taking steps. Action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction. Get unstuck and find opportunities. At the bottom of the deck, answers. You will resolve your current situation soon. Work-wise, you'll find unique ways to stand out. You'll find a new opening with job security. Angels and ancestors, what do we have for Capricorn? Summer, bask in joy and light. And snake, shed old skin. Yeah, I feel like there's something that you're shedding. When I see the Ace of Pentacles, there could be something of a doubt or something that has created doubt. Feels like you are overcoming this. Okay, and the best way to overcome this is by heightening your own potential or building up something regarding potential. Of course, this could be someone that you're working with. At the bottom of the deck, she will unleash the wild within. The snake card also talks about Kundalini and Kundalini awakening. So some of you could be into Tantra, for example, or something to do with like embodiment practices. I wish you a blessed week. I'll come back with more videos as well. And do take care. Bye-bye. Hello there, Aquarius. Welcome. And if you are new here, you are welcome as well. This is your forecast for the week of 8th to the 15th of December. Wow, we're coming to the middle of December. So let's see who or what is coming towards you. The Tower, 9 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands. Before we carry on, let's get a clarification for the Tower. Even though I feel like this is something that has been happening for quite some time and may not be so much of a big surprise for you anymore. It's been a collective energy, but we'll still get a clarification. What is the Tower all about? 9 of Pentacles. So there feels to be a shocking energy here or some kind of shock wave. What is this all about? A Fool, yeah. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Wands. Interesting. Could it be that you have a hater or there's something of a hating energy? Because the Tower and the Fool together, they feel like two different pathways or something that you could be navigating. Feels to be a struggle. 9 and 7 just happens to be 16 again, and then 5, 21. Feels like there is something or maybe some people around you that could be, perhaps you're standing your ground with these situations. And it's like as you're standing your ground in the physical, it may not look like. Okay, Aquarius, the way that I'm getting this is there's something that could be happening around you right now. Now, this could be your physical environment. This could be, again, something to do with creativity. This could be your workplace. It feels like there is a pent-up anger that is showing up here. Some kind of a pent-up anger. It could be something that is trying to trigger you to do something. But then, that's why I'm getting a bit of a manipulation as well. Now, it's like as it's trying to trigger you to react or to do something, then you are showing, it's like you're showing only a part of yourself that needs to be repaired in this, or that needs to be, that it's like you are choosing what you let out, or you have had to choose what you let out in this situation. So let's say something is trying to trigger you and it's like, what, maybe you're actually wanting to show that, okay, that situation is trying to do this, and then all of a sudden you're seeing through this person or this situation, or this is maybe now, the way that I'm speaking, it feels like it's a one-on-one, maybe something close by that is happening to you. But I feel like for some of you, this could be something that you are sensing or something that you're picking up, and then you're making the necessary changes that you need to behind the scenes. So the way that this situation may want you to react or may want you to show, it is not, they're not getting that. So in the process, there is a kind of a deflection that I'm picking up here. So it's like a mirror energy. So you're not mirroring their true selves, you're mirroring what they could be showing to you. I'm hearing checkmate. Yeah. So there feels to be a checkmate kind of energy, but then it's like in the physical, you may look like you do not know what you're doing. Even though it feels like there's a lot of fear that you're navigating here. There's a lot that you know that, yeah, something is happening, because you see the Two of Swords is not fair. It's not something that is out in the light. But then, however this is, you're creating some kind of pent up energy in this situation, because they are not getting the reaction that they want from you, either that they want, because this is supposed to make you to react in a certain way, and then they're like, yeah, I told you that person was that way. I told you that person was like, they want to see the anger maybe, or they want to see some kind of anger from within you. And then you are saying that I see the anger from within you. It's like you are, there's something that you're deflecting right now. It's like it's something that could easily cause a friction. And somehow you are nipping it, you're not nipping it in the bud. You're actually, it's like whatever this is, you could be giving them something to talk about, or you are actually like creating the drama. See? So it's like something of a drama, something dramatic. Something that you're doing here is showing you in is either showing you or is requiring you to be grounded and practical. That is where the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles is. We have 997755. So synchronicities like this tell me that there's a mirror energy. So it could be that there's someone that is also, or one or more people that are triggering you to, it's like they want to see something about you or wanting to send something, and they are being shocked. So prepare to make some unexpected moves this week, or even as at this time, there's a lot that has prepared you to be open to the unexpected. And then in the physical, you may look like a fool, or you may look like you do not know what you're doing. This is what it feels like. Okay, so let's see what we have from the life and career deck before I break this down. But the message is, it was just so clear from the beginning, especially with the Tower. There's something about you that could be, it's like something that has been told about you, and then you have become that. And the way that I'm getting it is like, it wasn't supposed to, you're getting to see that, okay, if you were put in that stuff, then maybe you had to become that, like become the storm. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's right. It's not fair. This is what I'm picking up. It's not fair. But then something about this feels to be revealing. It's like someone is telling you that this is how you are. This is how you are. And then over time, you're seeing that, it's like something that you have been told you are, and then all of a sudden you're becoming that. But then it's like the way that you're becoming that is not, it's not the way they want you to become. You're taking some of that and you're like, okay, yeah, maybe there was something right. There was something right about what you said, or a little bit of what you said was right about me. And then you're taking that up. And then not only are you doing that, you're putting it up with your own originality, with your own self. And then you have a lot of you have situations that have pent up anger about you. They have pent up anger. Yes. Looking. So this could be a workplace situation for you. It feels very much like a workplace. But again, you can apply this in a relationship. You can apply this in something that is impacting your work, or impacting your clarity, or impacting your creativity. So that means it could be an indirect something that is like, if we can't get to you directly through this, then we will try to get to you somehow. But it feels like you are standing your ground over here. Looking. It's okay to look for better work, it says. Be discreet. Be discreet in your search. You need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied. At the bottom of the deck, we have beginning. You see, when I see the Tower and the beginning cards together with the Fool, there's a new perspective that you're moving with, or some kind of new lenses that you are wearing going forward. And it has to do with the world around you. It has to do with the rubble energy. Rubble energy is like a grit. Okay, so just to clarify again, like in the physical, this could be you like checking your vehicle. If you're traveling, there could be some disruptions. There could be, because you see major arcanas can show something that is happening that is bigger than us, like, so it could be disruptions in the timing. So just be open to the unexpected here regarding timing, regarding some kind of planning. On a very energetic level, there feels to be a possession or some kind of something that you could be navigating here, and you can just see it for what it is. Because with the beginning and the tower, it feels like a rock bottom energy. It could be maybe a similar energy or similar situation that has put you at a rock bottom, and maybe you recognize that, or you're coming to recognize this about this same situations. There's a part of it that feels like you have done your work, or you have been looking to see, or this may be a time where you're looking to see, okay, what it is that you're doing. Because I'm getting a form of a rock bottom. When we look at a rock bottom, it's like a sinking energy, right? So that's why I'm getting a lot of this feels psychological as well. So it's like there's a rock bottom energy, and with this beginning, there's a newborn. So it's like there's something that has required you to continuously renew or to continuously transform. And it's the end of that. You're getting to see that yes, transformation is good, but then this one, it's like this one is telling you that no, this transformation is too much. It's enough of those that the phoenix being burnt down to ashes and then rising again. There's enough. Like, this is showing enough is enough. Yeah, it's like enough is enough. Enough of the enough of building from the rock bottom up. This is what I'm getting here. So if some of you could have even undergone the dark night of the soul several times, or you have had to keep rebuilding from the foundational level, like dig deep within and build from there again. I could even be talking about buildings, or even like again foundation. This could be something that you're building, getting together, and then you're finding yourself energetically at the newborn, saving up your energy. But then you're seeing that no, that is not normal. Something about this doesn't feel normal. It could be something that you have laughed about, or something that is like you're saying it and it sounds funny, and you're like, oh, that is not funny. But you even acknowledging that that is not funny is telling you that, yeah, it's something that maybe you covered up, or you took too much responsibility for, or you took too much burden on yourself for. But then it also shows good news. It's like it shows that you are forgiving yourself even more. It can come with grief, it can come with sadness, but then it's something that will, it's all part of it. It's like you're being told it's okay. That is all part of it. It's all part of it. So some of you could even be working with someone here, or I feel like you're coming to a completion of a major cycle that could have not wanted to end. Or this is the plan, it wasn't for it not to end, and then you are becoming, it's like you're transmuting, or you have had to transmute. Beginning. It's a good time to start a new job or a whole new career. You have creative ideas that get noticed. Build a nest egg for the future. Now, this could even be regarding savings. Angels and ancestors, what do we have for Aquarius? Moon, take note of intuitive messages. The moon card came in the inverted position like that. So I feel like there is something of a revelation that is coming in for you, or something that it was hidden is no longer hidden. So this could even be from your own subconscious, or an illumination that is coming in for you. Perhaps the full moon in Gemini is bringing you this. Behind beginning, we have journey. You may move to a new place for work or travel for work. Exploring, yeah, is an energy of exploration. Exploring the world gives you the experience that you need to succeed. So some of you could even be traveling, or you could be travelers. At the bottom of the deck, High Priest, intend and create. So there's a new energy of creativity that is coming in as a result of new boundaries. It's like something that has taken you down. All of a sudden, you're kind of creating a bar or something that you are holding up, and you are creating a new threshold. Okay, there's a new threshold that is showing up for you in the area of your abundance. And as soon as that happens, yeah, that is a new threshold. You're coming into a shift here, or there's something that you're being told to be aware of regarding. It could be transferred aggression. It could be also something that you're being mindful of, because what is being sent to you is not, it could be causing a form of a friction, or the plan could be to cause friction between you and this person, between you and these people. And that's where a new level of collaboration could be needed here. Now, it's not like collaboration where there's enabling, where you just be like, it's a different kind of collaboration that I'm getting here. It's like the more that you're owning this, what is happening is you're getting to see more clearly regarding what could be collaborating with you or collaborating against you. So there feels to be two levels of collaboration that I'm getting here. Yeah, you're coming to major milestones, a wheel of fortune showing travel, education, some form of truth that you are coming to of yourself, of something that is supposed to move you forward. The tower is Mars. There feels to be a major revelation, epiphany. This can be, it can be it can be uncomfortable, but it's one that requires our presence in order to know what to do. But I feel like this is exactly what is happening. It's like with this presence, you're changing direction, or you're moving in a new way. The Nine of Pentacles is showing you in your independence, your abundance. You could have some resources that are coming in with this new thresholds of abundance. The Nine of Wands is one of resilience. So I feel like your resilience is paying off here. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, also Sagittarius energy. So there's something that you are transforming in the area of your abundance. So some of you could be wielding, or you are looking to wield a new kind of energy to create right now, and that is exactly what is bringing this to the surface. Okay, so there's something that is coming to the surface regarding your alignment in order for it to be broken down. Obstacles, limitations, hidden and outright obstacles. The Two of Swords is one of, sometimes we're navigating the crossroads, so there could be something that you are working around over here. There could be something that is coming back around, maybe a relationship, it could be a pattern as well. So just be aware of that. I know I have experienced the Two of Swords energy recently, where I'm supposed to say it's like a child that is wearing the right foot on the left foot, and the left foot, like the shoe, and they're kind of interchanging the 2 feet, something like that could be significant. So just watch out for that. Maybe if you're working or you're doing anything, just watch out for that. But I don't feel it's a big thing. But of course, there could be something of love that is coming in here where you are not really sure. So just be, you're going to have a revelation. The Five of Cups may find you navigating grief or some form of honoring. Okay, it could be that you're coming to a new level of acknowledgement of what has been lost, and with that, it's allowing you to look back. I find the Five of Cups to be an underrated card, in the sense that it's a lot of emotional strength to look at what has been lost. It's just one where, as we do that, we also acknowledge what we have. Okay, so this may be something like that. You could also have someone in your energy that it can feel draining. If there's someone like that that just focuses on that again and again, then it can also be a draining energy. Okay, so just be aware of any draining energy over here. So it could be that there's something here where you are changing, or that is noticing you changing. It's like something that was supposed to be fixed. These are two fixed energies. Like this was supposed to be fixed, and that was where the analogy of like telling a joke and then you're saying that it wasn't a joke. So it's like there's something that you're taking more seriously here, and there could be some situations that are, while they may not notice it fully on the outside, they can notice that in your energy. High Priestess here, intend and create. So it's like in all of this, this is all about your creative prowess, your uh, just something that moves you, all right? It feels like an exploration. So you could be, well, I'm talking to Aquarius, you're a highly explorative sign, you're the leader of innovations, new beginnings, new strategies, something very new. So there's something about your power that is showing up for you here. So whatever this is was supposed to stifle your curiosity or your innovation, and is being released from your experience. So well done on that. However, you're giving yourself like mindful time, maybe space as well on your own part, especially when it comes to fire, flame, then this may be a time where you're keeping more of that. So I'm going to stop here for now, and I wish you a blessed week. I'll come back with more videos as well, and do take care. Bye bye. Hello there, Pisces. Welcome. And if you are new here, you are welcome as well. So let's see who or what is coming towards you for the week of 8th to the 15th of December, and why. Who or what is coming towards Pisces? Knight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the Sun. At the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. And why? I'm going to put this over here. Ten of Cups, Three of Swords, and Fool. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. So you could have some connection to Taurus. There could be an energy of teaching here, or even like a commitment, a marriage, or even a committed path that you are taking. With the Hierophant, in terms of who or what is coming towards you, this is a contract. This is a path that you could be committing to, a big shift that you're experiencing. With the Hierophant being there in terms of a big shift, I feel like this shift is happening in a progressive energy, or is happening in your progress. That means it's happening in your favor. So here, who or what is coming towards you? Knight of Cups and the Hierophant feels to be an energy of love. So this could be water, intuition, your own, again, your path that is opened up. So there we go with the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, and or Scorpio. So there could be proposals, invitations that are coming in for you. The Eight of Pentacles is looking in, so there could be a contract that you're signing here. Wow, Pisces, it feels like there could be a contract that is coming in for you, and you may not even be aware of it in the physical. But of course, some of you may be signing a contract in the physical. But with the Eight of Pentacles, looks like you are getting busy, and there could be stuff that is happening where you're looking between the lines. So let's say you are signing terms and conditions, for example. You could be, yeah, if you're signing a document, for example, then you could be looking through the terms and conditions. But with the Eight of Pentacles, it's a beautiful energy of productivity. So I feel like there's an energy of productivity that is showing up for you. Some of you could be going into research, or there's something that you are researching on even further. Yeah, that can be an energy of education. The Two of Wands and the Sun being here, Two of Wands is a form of planning. Sometimes I see a distance as well. So I feel like there's something that you, could be that there's something that you have kept a distance from, or something that you're keeping a distance from, or people that are watching you from a distance. The Sun being here, there is an awakening. I'm getting an awakening with the Sun card. I'm also getting a revelation. Overall, the Sun is a beautiful card of like a shining and revelation, going out in the sun, metaphorical, physical sun, or just going out in nature, but something that is coming to like a, it's like when something where something would have been complicated. With the Sun card, you're breaking it down and you're being shown how to do this. You could also be the one breaking down something for others. So altogether here, there feels to be something of a tiny shift that makes all the difference this week for you, and it feels to be something that you're being shown. It's in the area of a committed path, or something to do with a new beginning. So it feels like this shift is bringing about a major new beginning in a commitment, a contract. So there feels to be a contract that is opening up. Why? The Six of Pentacles is an energy of being given and receiving. So I feel like it's because you have come to this place where you are you're open to receiving even more. Some of you could even be philanthropists, or there's something that you have done where you have given more than anything could ever pay you for. That could be the case. But with the Six of Pentacles, it feels like there's something balancing out. The deck shows behind the Six of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, I'll get there even more. The Six of Pentacles feels like you are moving forward. There's something that you could be schooling here, or people that you're schooling as well. Okay, that energy of education came up here. All right, because with the Eight of Swords behind the Six of Pentacles, perhaps there are people that you're schooling or people that you're educating. This could be regarding a blockage, or you also, how you have overcome a blockage could be significant. So the Six of Pentacles, why, is because of your journey or how far you have come. The Ten of Cups is a community. So some of you could have a community. All right. This is your why. This is your purpose. This is your power. So you could have a community here, or someone, if this is a commitment, maybe a marriage, then it could be that there is someone that wants like a happy community with you, or a happy relationship with you. For some of you, this could even be your soul tribe. Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, Ten of Cups full, and the Three of Swords together. You see how there is a lot of rain that is pouring down, coming out of the crossroad, coming to clarity. One thing that I'm getting is like there's something that you have come out of here. The Hierophant can show a stone, like something that is set in stone. But then the Hierophant also, like based on the lessons and experiences that you have learned, you show that nothing is set in stone. It means that you're able to shift perspective, you're able to bring about new perspectives at any given time. You know, it's another way of saying that there is always another way. There's always a way out if you step back. So there could be an energy of stepping back that you're needing to do this week as well. Now, who or what is coming toward you and why? Why is because there is a revelation. Now, what I see with the Fool card and the Three of Swords, it feels to me that there is someone or some people that are watching you navigate something here. It could be something that was set for you. It could be a trap that was set, or that something that would have put you in a trap, and then something that you may have done may have made you to look like a fool, or you may have had to act like a fool. Okay, I'm getting someone who is saying that they are powerless. Now, it doesn't mean that you're saying that you're powerless, or you may put yourself in that state of powerlessness, but it's like this may have put you in a state of surrender, or may have required you to be in a state where you have had to just surrender and be like, yeah, you know what, something is above me, or something is way more than me here. And then it's like that in itself, little did you know that was a strategy, right? Because the Hierophant is Saturn energy. So there's something about this that feels like a surrender energy, looking like a fool. So there's something about, for some of you, this could even be a workplace, but it's to do with an investment. It's like there's something that is helping you to say overcoming. It's like you are not really overcoming this, but there is a new shift that you continuously move in. Right now, I'm telling you this, and it feels like I'm just telling you where you are at. It feels like I'm just telling you, like, you are right on track, or this is what you're doing. But I see you being on the move. It's like whatever you're doing right now, little do you know you're actually making changes. Little do you know that you are working with your guides, or who is working with you. But there feels to be an energy of divine intervention that is working for you over here. The 8 swords and the 3 swords together, that adds up to 11. So that is the number of balance and justice. So I feel like this is something of you looking like a fool, or you having to act like a fool in a situation, but that has actually been a form of surrendering, or even calling in divine intervention, and is working for you. Okay, so let's see what we have from the life and career deck for Pisces. There is a great overcoming of maybe a breadcrumbing energy over here that I'm picking up on. Something that you have overcome. So it could be something that may have gotten your attention before, and then is no longer able to get your attention. Limitations, yeah, there we go. Obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought. So let's change this around. Obstacles have not been what they seemed, and you got around them. You have been getting around them with some careful thought and simply choosing something better for you. So there's something that you have been simplifying over here, or you are simplifying for others. Ending. Okay, so whatever this is may have met their end with you, or something about the ending of this situation. You may leave a position, or okay, so I feel like there's something that may have wanted you to leave something, or to kind of lay off, or to, you see that energy of surrender once again. So it feels like there's something that may have wanted you to kind of to leave it alone, and or it could even be the other way around, where you have just wanted this to leave you alone, but then you're seeing that you were placed in that position to be a change maker, or to create a shift, or for that shift, like the purpose of something has been done, and then you're having a shift that is happening in this situation. Freedom. Okay, from limitations we have freedom. You need to have more flexibility. So you could be coming into more flexibility, shifting perspective to something, and you are lightening your load as well. You may need to have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Okay, it says here being self-employed. So some of you could be into self-employment, or you are self-employed as well. It says being self-employed is ideal. Time off will help you get clear. At the bottom of the deck, wish come true. Beautiful. Your wish is being granted. It may not come in the way you expected. No worries, it is just what you need. So the Hierophant feels to be an energy indeed of the unexpected, and you may be that unexpected right now. Little do you know that you are acting as that. Angels and ancestors, what do we have for Pisces? Sky Father, trust in the unknown. And Sage, be devoted and committed. A big energy of commitment showing up for you. Air Guardian says, shift your perception. All right there, Pisces. I wish you a lovely, a blessed week as well. I'll come back with more videos, and I do collective readings on my YouTube channel, and all of the weekly readings are going to be compiled into one video and also posted on YouTube. And do take care. Bye-bye.